Thank you, everybody. Hello, SGDQ. My name is JalBagel. This is Monster Hunter Wilds, Capcom's newest installation to the Monster Hunting franchise. Like I said, my name is JalBagel. I speedrun a ton of Monster Hunter games, and I have 3 of my best friends that I have made playing this game on stage with me to show you guys, just how much fun we can have, right? Introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I'm GreenSpeed. I'm a Monster Hunter World speedrunner.
I'm djjonny. I am a Monster Hunter content creator.
And I'm Nightside. I'm a variety caster. I play a lot of Monster Hunter.
And we are going to play a lot of Monster Hunter today. So Fletch was just kind of getting y'all warmed up to the idea, but what we are doing today, you all get to pick my weapon after every single hunt. The bid war doesn't end here, okay? So after every single hunt, I'm going to be asking Fletch to tell me what the current winning weapon in the bid war is. Fletch will tell me, and I'm going to switch to that weapon. We're going to do it a little bit differently, though, so one weapon isn't stuck in the top the entire time. I've got 20 quests, and there are 14 weapons. We're going to limit it 2 quests per weapon, right? So after I use light bow gun maybe 2 times in a row here, we're going to swap to the next one. It's going to be taken out of the bid war, and then we'll only have 13 options in the bid war, right? So there's a chance for us, we will at a minimum see all 10 weapons in the run, but I want to see all 14. So I'm saying it now, if we get to use all 14 weapons in the run, from now until the very end, I'm going to donate $500, okay? I want to see them all. And there's some really, really cool weapons in this game, and a lot of them a couple of them that I don't like. So we won't talk about those ones. On top of that, too, I want y'all to tell me what your favorite monsters are in the donations. Donate for the weapon that you want in the bid war, but also tell me what your favorite monster in Monster Hunter is. It doesn't have to be in Wilds. It can be in any game. It can be, I don't know, Giganox, right? It can be Zamtrios. It can be literally anything. Anything from any Monster Hunter game. If it's out there, if it's in Monster Hunter, tell me it, because I've got a secret one in my head. And so does everyone up on the couch. So if you donate and tell me what it is, that's another $100. And then we go into the next person, and that's another $100. Then to the next person, that's another. So guys, I want to give to charity, but I'm gonna make you work for it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. And then we're gonna explain a little bit about what this storyless any percent is, right? Because it's weird. But I want to jump into it and get ourselves going. Fletch, what is our winning weapon?
The current frontrunner in the Pick My Weapon bid war is, press the button, the light bow gun.
Woo, all right, cool. So to give you guys kind of just a quick idea here, this is still an any percent game, right? So we have a modified game file that has all the starting equipment and items that you would find at the very beginning of starting the game, right? You hit click create character. This is what the game's gonna look like, right? So we're only rocking leather gear. We have the chainmail arms. It's actually something you can do in the game. You can just swap out one piece. Really cool. And then you can start the game. So we're starting off with the Hope Rifle 1. It's the starting light bow gun, right? While we're still talking about this, I'm gonna customize it because we allow this. The game is going to then progress like any percent, right? So we are just going to continue down the line and hunt the next monster that would appear in any percent. And then we'll hunt the next one and the next one and the next one. And what that's gonna do for us is it's gonna eliminate kind of the slow story progress. You will see what I'm talking about because unfortunately the last 5 quests are still done in the story missions. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. You guys will catch on to it. It's pretty cool. We're just gonna use optional quests. Can I get a countdown from the entire crowd? Can we count down from 3 and say go? All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so first things first, what we can do a lot in our tent, and we're gonna start the game off in the tent by eating some food. That's gonna give us a little bit of an attack buff, and we're gonna go ahead and start our first quest. So you can kind of see, we're gonna be jumping into the stuff very fast. One of the caveats to this category is I can only collect things in a quest. So if I want materials to flash a monster, like a big flashbang, I need to grab that in a quest. If I need materials to, upgrade my weapons, I need to get that from a quest. And so we're gonna be doing a lot of that gathering, all of that gathering in quests. I'm just gonna grab a couple things here. We're starting to set up the route. But right now, I'm grabbing some bones. We need a mystery bone. There's one. We need a sturdy bone. Come on, sturdy bone. No? Okay. We'll try again. But this is going to be for our upgrades. There we go. For all of our weapons, right? Because we're going to be upgrading all the weapons as we play through because it's slow to use the base stuff, right? And we don't want to do that. And so we're going to be focusing on two kind of paths here, the weapon upgrade paths. The first one is bone. Most of the weapons use the bone route. And the other one is hope. And hope uses a lot of mining materials. Do you always want to talk about Chotacabra while I shoot it in the face with this gun?
Go for it, Nick.
Well, being one of the very first monsters, it's not too hard, but especially if this is your first time playing monster, it might be a little bit more interesting to get used to. But it has an interesting mechanic where it picks up the rocks, and I believe that's what JalBagel is going to be looking for to get some nice, juicy little topples.
And then, can you explain what the wounds do in this game as well, since that is a new mechanic in Wilds?
Right. So basically, as you deal damage towards the monster, certain parts, you start building up wounds, and you basically can use something called a focus strike or a focus attack. And what basically happens is when you use a focus attack on the wounds, it basically pops the wound and it does an instance of damage. And the more wounds you pop at the same time, the more damage you do. I'm not 100% sure what the multiplier was, but you can get quite a bit of damage, especially if you can get like 3-4 plus wounds.
Yep, and as you can see here, breaking those wounds does give a very strong stagger. That's going to be one of our main forms of CT throughout this run. We want the monsters moving as little as possible just to be as consistent as we can.
Yeah, that's kind of easy to achieve with something like Bowgun because we get to play from a distance. And Bowgun just needs to aim at the monster. Bowgun in this game has this unique rapid fire mode, and that's kind of its gimmick here. And so we're kind of juggling this rapid fire mode, keeping the gauge up as long as we can by using this adhesive ammo. The monster is just about slain, and I'm gonna try and stop him here. We do kind of want him to leave the area. Let's see if I can't snipe this. It'd be pretty cool. Oh, just missed it. All right, that's fine though. We do want him to leave this area because we do need to gather, like I said, for the other weapons, and I want to do some early gathering here. We're looking for iron ore. There's one, and nope, come on, one more. There's two, nice. So we do need that macrolite too, but I want that iron ore mostly right now. And we're going to end this quest with a slay. So the game can, you can finish a quest with one of two ways, with a slay like that, or with a capture. First monster down, very, very quick. Fletch, what's our next weapon looking like?
The leader remains the light bowgun, but folks, the hunting horn is only just barely behind. So let's keep the donations coming in. We need to warm up a lot of the weapons that are in this bid war, or we're gonna run straight through them and not get all 14, and that would be tragic.
That would be tragic, yeah. So, but we are sticking with the light bowgun for now, right? So that's going to take it out of the bid war, and we are going to then at least see what our second place is going to be, hopefully coming up soon. So I did right. Am I iron? Yeah, I'm still hope on this. Yep. So we did grab some material so we can do an early upgrade here, and we're going to go into our next quest, Chemitress. Chemitress is a cool monster. It's a big fire chicken, unique to this game. Most of the monsters were introduced in this one. So if it looks cool, it is cool. Like it's here, you should play. But we're going to kind of take on the same strategy. Aim for the face, try to break the wounds as much as we can. Every monster has kind of unique topple mechanics to them, but a lot of the early ones are if you break a wound on like its arm or on its face, it falls over. That only happens once, so like subsequent wound breaks don't, have that happen again. And so then we have to build up other kind of hidden mechanics called thresholds, which is pretty much just like a hidden health bar that causes some kind of status. I'm trying to get more Macrolite here. Okay, just all earth crystals, completely useless. That's great. But we're going to be doing a little bit of item gathering here before we go over to Chemitress. Fletch, want to hit me with like 2 donations?
Oh, absolutely. I can talk about some of the folks who are making it likely that the hunting horn might be the next swap, depending on if it keeps its lead. I don't know, it might lose that. But we had this donation from Neutral Party for $50. Hunting horn, go! Awoo! A little bit of throwback there. Thank you, Neutral Party. We also had $500 here from Doot Doot, who simply said, need more, doot doot.
All right, so now we are into our quest. Just like Chautauqua, we're starting this off shooting an adhesive ammo onto the face. This does create a unique instance of damage. You see that nice big face break, causes our next knockdown. But the adhesive ammo on the face and us shooting it with rapid fire actually helps maintain the rapid fire mode. One of the big things, and I know they already mentioned it about the wounds, is creating wounds and trying to break more than one at a time. Kind of hard to do on these early monsters because the wound health is not very high. So most of the time, did not get hit there, nice. Most of the time they are just gonna kind of like break instantly, especially if we are just laying into the monster. Right now I'm trying to kind of hit the head, but then also create another wound like that. Just make sure we don't get hit by that. Good. And pop.
There you go.
So that little pop gives us back more of that rapid fire mode. That's the little gauge right below my ammo. And that's gonna help us keep this pressure up. So I mentioned earlier there's capturing and slaying. And these first two monsters we slay because it's actually just takes too long to go and, oh, that's weird. That was a very cool input. But it takes too long to go and get the gather the materials to actually capture here. So we just don't do that. We just slay this monster. Quick flash here to, okay, try again. Very good, there we go. Yeah, actually looking at it this time, nice. And we're done. So these early quests, they go by pretty fast. Light bowgun's one of the better weapons to use in any percent. So we got probably one of my favorite weapons to use against the endgame monsters done in the very first two quests, so that's awesome. Hey, Fletch. What's our next one?
Oh, well, it looks like at $3,200, our next weapon is going to be, it's the hunting horn.
Okay, so funny enough, hunting horn, also one of the best weapons in the game. It is the current world record holder for any percent, is with hunting horn, including the high rank portion of the game as well. It's disgusting. This weapon is so good. And you're gonna see a little bit of that. It has complete control over the game. Could one of my beautiful, amazing commentators tell me a little bit more about hunting horn?
Yeah, so hunting horn has two very important things for any percent. Low armor skill reliance. You really don't need any good armor to make the weapon work, unlike a weapon like charge blade or bow. And arguably more importantly, it is a blunt weapon, which means it can deal KO damage, which is another form of CC for us.
All right, so starting off with this quest now, we have traps and tranks. Those are both requirements for capturing monsters. So there's a couple of requirements to end a quest with a capture. The most important one to remember is the monster has to be at 30% health, not 0, right? That's kind of a really big difference, especially later when monsters have a lot more health, and that's just damage you don't have to deal, and you can still end the quest. We're trying to go fast as possible, right? So capturing is actually faster. Historically, too, you couldn't skip the end quest timer, but here we can, so it doesn't really save time at the end of the quest. It only saves time during the quest. This is Lollabarina. If you're afraid of spiders, I'm so sorry I did not warn you in advance. But this is hands down one of my favorite designs of a monster, even though this is one of my least favorite kinds of fights, being the arachnids. So these guys are kind of hard to fight because their hands like to cover their face, which means the tracking on the face is not great. I'm talking a lot about this monster, but not what I'm doing with hunting horn. Hunting horn's a very cool weapon. If this is the first time you're ever seeing this, like, wow, this looks super cool. Hey, it's because it really is. I'm gonna mess this up, aren't I?
It's fine.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
You got
We're
it.
good.
Done.
So that's a unique knockdown for Lollabarina. As long as she's climbing, she's got her flower out, you can just knock her down. But yeah, so the reason that hunting horn is just so good here are these, okay, we're fine. Are these little echo bubbles, these little gold rings that I'm putting on the ground. Oh, I did not pass my music class, I'm so sorry. And every time that we like swing the hunting horn, we play a recital, it just deals more damage. I am making sure that I don't over damage here, because I really feel like I'm getting very close to an over damage.
And you guys will also notice that
There
when
we
he hits
go.
the focus track here and he plays it perfectly, he manages to put an extra echo bubble down on the floor.
So if you look down at the screen, at the map right now, you'll see a little skull icon. that is telling me that the monster is under 30% health and we can just instantly end the quest. This game just gives us that information immediately so we can take advantage of it. All right, what's our next one looking like?
It looks like for the moment we're going to be retaining the hunting horn. A lot of love coming in from that. We had a $100 anonymous donation saying, first time attending SGDQ in person. Love all the good work you do. Well, I love the hunting horn. Oh, I'm sorry, I misread this. I got to donate to my main, the Switch Axe. Thank you so much. Don't forget, folks, there's a lot of love that we need for the weapons that are down a little bit below. The hunting horn is now going to be removed from consideration, and we want to see all 14, but we only have a few more quests. We don't have enough quests unless we keep swapping them.
Would love to see Charge Blade, just saying.
Charge Blade is one of my favorites. Well, really quick, what's everyone's favorite weapons? Okay, so this was like a question for the couch, but I love the enthusiasm.
Yeah, you didn't catch all of that?
Yeah, I think I heard just about every weapon, so that means we can have every weapon win the bid war today, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's all up to you, chat. Just
it's all
keep
up to you. So we are back in the Scarlet Forest, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of a detour. Kongolala is our next hunt. If you played any of the older generations of Monster Hunter, you remember the big pink monkey that likes to throw his own, well,
you know.
His own feces. We'll say it politely. How about
He
that?
likes to throw his own dunk pot, actually.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of a unique monster. It's one of the very few that actually inflicts stench, and if you've never heard of stench before, it stops you from using items. Can't heal yourself anymore. It's kind of wild.
It's like Monster Hunter Wilds?
Oh, no.
One might
Folks.
say it was a little stinky.
Folks, incredible news here. AMD just sent in a donation to the tune of $15,000.
Ayo.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, AMD. Watching this community come together is almost as impressive as watching these hunters take down monsters at record speed. Good luck with the rest of the hunt.
Oh my goodness, that is absolutely incredible.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Taking a little bit of a detour here still from starting the hunt. I was setting up a camp here that we're going to use for later. It's a little bit faster to get back over to this side of the map. And now we're going to fight Kongolala. So you guys have already seen Hunting Horn, so we're not going to talk too much about it. But we are going to talk a little bit about Kongolala in this quest. Kongolala has a very cool armor skill. We're actually going to use its armor here. And it has, I'm like really trying to pay attention to how to use a hunting horn. This is not a weapon I use often. And also talking, it's very difficult. But Kongolala has a skill on it called Mushroom-mancer, and it allows us to eat mushrooms for an effect. Don't walk into that. All right, never mind. I'll do exactly that. But Mushroom-mancer allows us to eat mushrooms and get additional benefits. So like you can eat like a blue mushroom for a like a mega potion effect, or what we're gonna do with it, we're gonna eat a nitro shroom, which is what you use to make explosives in this game, to get a demon drug effect. Green, what does that mean?
So Demon Drug is an item that gives you a +5 raw buff, which is pretty helpful. But the bigger thing is that buff lasts 30 minutes and persists between quests. So we only need to drink 1 or 2 of those to be buffed for the entire run.
Yeah, and that's a very good early game kind of benefit to have, because we cannot get that effect until about halfway through the run. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
Ooh.
I figured out how to play my instrument again.
Chad, he's doing it. He's duding.
I'm remembering my music lessons that I never had. 1 and 2, and we're done with Kongolala.
Very nice.
So I did kind of take a second to carve those small Conga there. I did not get the RNG that I needed from that, but I did get it from there. So we might be good. I actually have no idea. Fletch, do we have our next weapon in mind?
We sure do. At $2,600, it's going to be the Gun Lance.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, I think we have some Gun Lance fans out here in the audience. But folks, the Insect Glaive is only a tiny, tiny bit behind, less than $200 behind the Gun Lance. So here's my challenge out to you. As we get through this next fight against Balahara, I want to see Insect Glaive overtake Gun Lance as the front runner so we can keep the weapons swapping along.
All right, Gun Lance, my favorite. Yeah.
There you go.
Do I know how to count? Oh, I missed it by 1 claw. Yippee! All right, well, that's unfortunate. We'll just do it without it. That seems fine.
Can you restock?
Restock check.
Restock check?
I didn't. Oh.
While
It's
you're
okay, but I can do it right
restocking,
here. This
I do
game's
have
awesome.
some guesses for that monster that you have in your head, which is a very weird. It sounds very mental healthy, but we're talking Monster Hunter, baby.
Yeah. Tell me about the monsters in my head.
All right.
Let's hear some guesses.
All right, here we go. First up, $50 from HSO24. Gotta be the classic Rathalos.
Not quite.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, so not Rathalos, but thank you very much for your contribution to
Thank
Down
you.
Order. We also have $50 from Joe saying Zinogre Love, less than 3.
Ooh, Zinogre, great monster. Not the one I'm thinking of.
Okay, I'll toss in one more for the moment. We have $50 from Ducks. My heart will always be with the hunting horn, but I'm donating for the bow so we can see all 14 weapons. Great job, Ducks. You get the assignment. Hard to pick a favorite monster, but one of them is Odogaron.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually, okay, so like high key, one of my favorite monsters, just like period. Unfortunately, not the one I'm thinking of, but great guesses. All right, you got time for like 2 more?
Oh, absolutely. Here is another guess actually just came in. $50 from Florio. My favorite monster is Gogmazios. I'm so happy he came back in Wild and he has an awesome looking hunting horn.
He does have one of the coolest looking hunting horns. I'm being bullied by bees. It is also not Gogmazios.
Okay, all right. And I'll get one more unrelated to the monster guesses. Here is, oh, I just lost it, $200 from Miyamara.
Hi, Mia.
Let's go, Bagel! We are so proud of you for getting this opportunity to be on the main stage for SGDQ. We love you dearly, and everyone in the watch party is cheering you on. P.S. My family and sweet little Bo say hello. Also, IG for life. Less than 3.
Thank you, Mia. That's my partner. Everyone say hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, she's taking care of my son, AKA my cat, while I'm here. All right, Balahara. I restocked. Oh my goodness, thank you for that reminder.
You did it. Look.
This is like one of my least favorite fights, but I'm using one of my favorite weapons, so it's gonna like even out a little bit, right? Gunlance is a super cool weapon. I'm not gonna talk about Balahara at all. He doesn't deserve it. But Gunlance is one of my favorite weapons. It had such a glow up in Wilds because of the perfect guard mechanic. I swear, if you keep biting me like this, I'm gonna have a bad time.
Probably heard you.
I think he did.
Yeah.
All right, please go up. Thank you. All right, good. He's going up. So Gunlance is probably one of my favorite weapons. I actually played through the game for the first time with Gunlance because its moveset changed so drastically. It was very, very cool. But essentially, we get this new cool combo and all of these opportunities for perfect guards. Perfect guards can be done by anything with a shield. Shielded weapons can all do this, and they generally get some like unique follow-ups. So for Gunlance, it really just kind of like goes back into its normal loop, which is this combo that you're seeing me do now. It's Wormstake Full Blast. And it's generally the best thing that we can be doing here. As long as I can just stay up close, aggressive, I can anticipate what the monster's going to be doing next. I have like a little bit of armor you see there. I can just kind of go through what he's doing. And now I'm going to end it with a Wormstake Blast, just like that. Beautiful. There's 5 ticks of this. I'm going to land all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm washed. And we just want to keep up that pressure. That's its best damage that we can kind of get out, is doing those Wormstakes. We want to be doing them on repeat. Oh my goodness, dog is healing me. We didn't even talk about dog.
I was going to say,
it's just like so normal for us
Yeah.
to be playing this game, and we have this like little weird cat creature following us around. That's a palico. You know, like a pal and a calico. Uh-oh.
Mood?
Ow.
You're fine. You're fine.
We're
You're fine.
okay. The Sacred's
in.
here to save me, and that's
Yeah.
okay. So we're just gonna do a little bit of a heal. This is perfectly fine. Hey, shout out to the Sacred. This bird's cool. Y'all like birds and dinosaurs? Yeah, it's like a Chocobo Light. It's
Yeah.
very cool. We like that guy.
Yeah, you can paint them too.
And you can
Yeah,
paint them,
you
yeah.
can color them, yeah. Yeah, the really neat thing about the Sacreds too is that you're able to like just call it to your aid as and you get up and you're able to use weapons as well, as Bagel just showed previously. The Palico is also really helpful too because it does come in our assistance, especially with heals. So shout outs to both of them.
So I just got Skull Icon, and this is the only monster that will try to like leave instantly. I got a little lucky there. where he tried to like attack at the same time he was trying to leave, so I had a chance to flash him.
Yeah, Gemma.
Everyone's ahead of Gemma.
Everyone's ahead of Gemma. She's here.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see how many people say hi to Werner when he shows up. Our next weapon?
I have great news, everyone. We've swapped from the gun lance to the insect glaive.
Ooh, IG enjoyers. It's the only weapon that comes with a friend.
Yeah.
True.
Chat, you're doing a great job, and now I have a new assignment for you. We have Insect Glaive as our weapon now. We just used the gun lance. We want to swap to something completely new. So let's support some of our 3rd and 4th place weapons. We have the Great Sword in 3rd place at just shy of $1,700, and the hammer below that at about $1,250. So get your donations in towards those weapons specifically. We've even gotten a few already. Fronash sent in this $25 donation and said, oh, would you look at the time? It's bonk o'clock. Make sure your hammer is nice and sharp for your next hunt. My favorite monster is the B-52, Basil Goose. Ooh, that was pretty good.
I think we all can feel that one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we like that guy. Not the answer though.
Not the answer.
Not my super secret mystery monster.
Yeah.
We also have some love here for the Great Sword. Here is $500 from Fenico.
Kira.
I love
Kira.
seeing you at SGDQ again, bringing some more love to Monster Hunter. Great Sword is the best sword. Love your face.
Love
Hi,
you too.
Kira.
I am gonna like say this and I'm gonna regret it. I don't like Greatsword towards the end of this run, and I'm just gonna leave it there. Hey, this is Doshagama, and I'm using a weapon that I very much enjoy, Insect Glaive. So I'm gonna talk about Doshagama before I talk about Insect Glaive. This guy is kind of like an early wall-ish, very aggressive monster, very easy to get kind of like punished, but we're Insect Glaive and we can do the coolest thing ever, and that is an offset. This is a new weapon action unique to Wilds that not every weapon has access to. An offset is kind of like, it is a parry. Sometimes it will result in that big knockback that you just saw, and sometimes it does not. Like, okay, not right there apparently. Get away from it, it's gonna spin. Okay, I did not get hit. That feels good. But yeah, so the offset is a way to kind of like stay aggressive. So like, once again, just got another one. You see that big yellow flash? That's an offset. We get armor through it and damage reduction through it. So it's a way that non-shielded weapons, Cool Roar and Instant Stagger, can stay aggressive without getting punished, or you mistime it like that and get punished. But yeah, offsets are really cool. They're very like, you know, you gotta like feel them out. And it allows weapons that don't have a shield to stay aggressive. You also may have saw earlier, I used my Kinsect, my little bug friend, to pull off some colors off the monsters. Those are extracts. They give me a buff that allows me to do this cool like little tornado slash combo. I'm kind of trying to lock it in here. All right, there we go. Focus Strike here gives us triple buff back. That's also going to be a nice hit. I also switched my Kinsect to one that deals bludgeoning damage, so I can possibly get a KO here. Nice leg break for that. This is actually an ideal position here. We're going to do that Tornado Slash back into that Rising Spiral Slash. That is IG's best attack. Hit that wound again, get our triple buff back, and now we are back into that same kind of loop. That's kind of the bread and butter of IG, and it actually does really well on monsters that are tall like this. That was a leg break into a KO, not the best layering, but that's okay. I thought I saw a wound over there. I guess I didn't. Oh, hey, the cat is also doing the power-up. Can someone talk about that really quick?
Yeah, so like we mentioned earlier, the Palico does come with a lot of benefits, including healing, but also it brings out a horn that he toots. He's a little duder himself. And it gives us a little bit of an attack power boost as well. So just like Bagel mentioned earlier, we saw Palico do that. So that's going to help us kind of be a little bit more speedy.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid of this thing now. So it's enraged, and Doshagama has a unique mechanic where when it enrages, all of the wounds that you previously made reopen. He also no longer flinches from wounds, so that's scary. So we've got to kind of either find openings or make them ourselves. That's one that we just made ourselves. Cool little RSS moment. Hit that wound again, get our triple buff back. Dunk him out of the air.
Dunk.
Hello, that was cool.
He does
totally planned. But that was actually timed up perfectly with our skull icon to get that capture. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, a lot of these fights are just kind of like taking your time, being patient, finding your openings, and not over-committing. That's how you can get really punished. Under 4 feels good there. What are we feeling for our next one?
Bug lovers rejoice. We're staying with the insect glaive, and we're going to remove that from the bid war running.
All right, IG enjoyers are really out here today. And we get to go to our first Apex, right? Is this our first one?
Yeah.
We are going to go to Uthduno. Do I need to upgrade here? No, we don't have an upgrade. All right, we're good. I'm so used to just changing weapons every single time. Up next is Uthduno. This is our first Apex that we encounter. So Apex is kind of like your Apex predator in an environment. And we have to fight them because the story says so. But this is storyless, so we don't, we're just going to do what the game says. But yeah, so Uthduno is really cool. It starts with like a veil of water on it that we have to break so we can start dealing true damage to it. While it has that veil, we're dealing like partial damage to it. Very, very strange. Insect Glaive, though, does a great job with it. It's a very tall monster, so Rising Spiral Slash hits it really, really well. I will remind everyone really, really quick that the bid war is for the entire run, and if we use all 14 weapons, we'll definitely use 10, but if we use all 14, I'm going to donate an extra $500. So I just wanted to remind everyone about that while we are fighting Uthduno here. What buttons am I holding?
Hopefully the right ones.
It wasn't, apparently.
Press the attack button.
And that's super important, folks. We only have 13 more quests to get through those 11 weapons. So please keep your donations coming in. Go to gdq.gg/donate. Your quest is to hunt whatever's in second place, essentially. But that means we need to get the Great Sword up higher. We need the hammer to get some love. Maybe the Charge Blade or the Lance if you're a fan of those. I also have more guesses. Let me know when is a good time.
Right now is a great time. This is kind of a long quest, and I'm just going to likely get bullied by it for a bit, so let's get a couple.
Fantastic. We have a few snappy ones. Here's $25 from John. Let's go with, Lagiacrus.
Ooh, close, but no cigar.
All right. We have a $250 anonymous donation. My favorite monster is a tie between the Agnoctor and Jen Moran. Also, Switch Axe, please. Any of those monsters?
Not Jen Moran.
Okay.
What was the other one?
Sorry, I just dismissed it, but it was Agnacarus.
Actually, this is a funnier bit.
Okay.
We should I like you trying to pronounce these.
All right, you know what? Any CTA in a storm, if you folks want to hear me, a person who is a complete Monster Hunter plebeian, attempt to pronounce Monster Hunter names, I mean, you're already doing a great job, but continue to send your donations to gdq.gg/donate.
I don't know what monster you said, but I know it's not the one that I'm
It
thinking.
started with AG. I know that much. The rest has completely...
I was like, is that a frontier monster?
One of our very helpful volunteers has said a contour, maybe?
Okay. Everybody here is like, oh, yeah.
You know that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout outs to carding that I just did. This guy, I did not respect it at all.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're not too terribly far away. It does just kind of like mess with the cadence of what we're doing. And we are on a timer, right? So the monsters do eventually try to transition. They move zones away from us.
Vibe check.
And we
nice.
vibe check. And we want to make sure that doesn't happen because it loses time. They kind of like get away and like out of the area. They get out of the zone. That was not a great RSS, but you know what? That's fine.
I do want to note, though, that Bigel did, if anybody caught that, Bigel was able to stop Uthduno from doing her big belly flop by just flashing, because it just works that way. But it works out in our favor because it gives us another opening to be able to get our buffs up, cause more wounds, and the rest.
One extra note on top of the belly flops, too, is that keep in mind, audience, that Bagel only has leather armor. So if he takes one belly flop, that's most likely going to guarantee a cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 11. I'm using leather, and for the majority of the run, we will have 11. And I'm also missing that like very crucial early 5 damp. Can I hit the head? Damage. This is why I don't play bow guns. We're missing that like little 5 extra damage for like the first 30 minutes of the run, which doesn't seem like a lot, but coming down to calculations, it's actually a ton. I'm continuing to flash here. Uh-oh. 5 deck, let's go.
Good offset.
Yeah, so that was a nice good offset from Bagel, so good job.
It would have probably turned me to goo.
Well,
Maybe a pancake.
yeah.
I don't like this fight. Can you guys tell?
No, it's perfectly fine.
I don't like it when it gets to move.
Well, just don't let that happen and we'll be okay.
Poke it some more.
Yeah, poke it more.
Throw your friend
Yeah,
bug at it.
throw the bug.
You know?
You know what? Yeah, I'll just throw my friends at it. That's fine.
Go,
Everyone-
dog!
Let's season this fight with a few more donations about favorite weapons.
Please.
Let's go.
All right, we had JRX 8080 sending in $100. I think they might like the Lance because they said, Lance. Oh, hi, Jal. Lance.
Hi, JRX.
Hi,
and yes. Yeah, Lance. Lance is actually like
The
a
poke.
sleeper
Yeah.
weapon. I was shocked how well I was actually playing with Lance and how well it did in this.
That has slid the regular Lance into 6th place, but I'm
go.
seeing great progress here on Hammer and Greatsword. Folks, we have a little bit more time to get that above Gun Lance, so keep it moving.
Remember when I said I liked this matchup?
You did?
I don't remember now, actually. I'm just kind of blacking out up here.
Do you like any matchup in Booth?
Yeah, what's your favorite matchup?
What's the monster that moves the less? The least?
I mean, that's up to you.
I do really enjoy the monsters that stand perfectly still.
Oh, you mean the training dummy in the training area?
Oh, dude, my favorite monster.
Shout out to the training dummy.
We love it.
Do I have a wound somewhere? Give me that.
You have plenty of wounds.
Plenty of them.
Yeah.
Take a
There you go.
Can I get like a KO or something?
Ooh,
Ooh, all right, so this is what I was talking about, transitions. I'm gonna try to flash that. Yippee.
perfect.
And okay, that is Veil Drop.
Yeah, that's bell drop there. Nice. She is tired.
Okay, the cat uses Shock Trap. If I can get into Skull Icon, I get to save a trap. This
Skull?
thing,
Yeah.
Skull icon? Okay.
where's the cat trap? This would be huge. No, we're not going for it. We're not going for it. I don't know where it is. Okay,
There you go. And
one
nice.
cart, IG. Thank you. I wouldn't have clapped for that.
It's a
But no,
tactical
that
card.
was
It's
that
all
was
good.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, tactical.
Tactical.
What is our next weapon?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Just as I was saying that, we had
I
a
looked.
bit of a shift. It looks like that we're going to be going with the Hammer.
The
Hammer.
biggest bonks.
Great
Hammer
job,
time.
chat.
Anybody hammer time?
Oh, people
No?
like Hammer? Oh, this is weird. First time I'm using it. No, that's not true. Hammer is actually like feels so much better like post content updates. For some reason, they just did not give this weapon the respect that it needed to perform at the level that it does now. So this is the king of offsets. If you thought offsetting with like IG was like kind of cool and flashy, it's so much easier to do it with this weapon because you have instant access to the thing that is going to offset. Also, it deals bludgeoning damage. So we're gonna lock down the monster a lot easier. We are gonna take a little bit of a detour really quick to set up a new camp and grab some might seeds, which we'll talk about in a second. So Fletch, if you had more donations for us.
I most certainly do. Here's a few quick guesses towards the monster in your head. $25 from Astra GT. Is it Mitutsune?
Ooh,
Oh, man.
that's a
Man,
good
it should have been
one.
Mitsuzune.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No.
All right. Then maybe someone who helped us get the hammer in for this current quest, $250 from a hammer main. Mystery monster is obviously my beautiful best friend, Ketchawacha. And Ketchawacha would know that the
Ketchawacha.
hammer is the only weapon that matters.
Ketchawacha is a really good guy. One of my favorites from 4 Ultimate. It is unfortunately not the answer. You guys are picking much better
I
monsters
was
than
gonna
I.
say.
Well, we're appreciating that. We have another donation here. Looks like no guess here, but we have $50 from the SGDQ 2025 Monhun squad.
Woo!
Yo.
Hey, Jal, Zenadier, Gondor, JPEG, and Happy here from last year's Monster Hunter Showcase. Thank you so much for everything you do for this game and the community. If it weren't for many, many hours spent watching your streams, we would never have learned enough to showcase this beautiful game on the GDQ stage. And we're all so excited to watch you show people what actual high-quality Monster Hunter gameplay looks like.
No, that's not true. You guys did amazing.
Not that you need them, but you have our bug stick, our hunting horn, our switch axe, and our lance.
Yes,
go.
all fantastic weapons we should see. Thank you guys so very much. So Rompompolo. What do you? Oh,
well, there you go.
That was an offset.
Yo.
We take those.
Like I said, king of offsets.
Yeah.
That shocked everyone up here. So Rompompolo is a very unique monster. It's a big sack of gas. It sounds like an insult, but
He's a
that's like
little
what
gassy.
it is.
He's
Ooh,
just
that's
a little bit.
second KO already. This is what I was talking about. This guy's the king of KOs.
Yeah.
I can't say enough that's so cool about this weapon. Anyways, Ron Pompolo has a unique body-wide topple. If you can break its like gas sack enough, sounds so awful.
I was gonna say that's.
He will just kind of like fall on the ground. Makes it a little bit worse to hit the hit zones. Like it makes it like worse hit zones, but it is just like a full body knockdown. I'm gonna go over here.
Sorry.
That the third offset?
That was the third offset, and I am very shocked by that.
I am ignoring it. They don't like it. This is just gonna happen. This guy's the king of offsets. All right, there's our knockdown. So this combo that we're doing. Why?
Move,
can
please?
You move?
Excuse me, sir?
Please? Sir?
Hello?
All right, there we go. At least the big part hit. But that combo is our bread and butter like DPS route. Can you guys?
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Shout outs to small monsters. Shout outs. But that's gonna be our main like bread and butter. It's big bang combo into mighty charge. Wait, 1, 2.
Oh, perfect.
It's the most generous. If you want to learn how to offset, please just
Pick
use
up a
this.
hammer.
1, 2, whack, whack, whack. All right. Anyways,
There you go.
There it
this
is.
weapon's so cool. Hey, hammer mains, y'all were right about something.
Fun fact. Ryozo Tsujimoto, the executive producer for Monster Hunter, his favorite weapon is actually hammer too. So, you know.
Shout out to Ryozo.
Shout out to Ryozo. What's happening here? I don't know. I'm in
go
my
with
flow
it.
state.
Just go with it.
I'm in my flow state, y'all.
Yeah.
This is the most Ron Pompolo I've ever been in my entire life.
So I will bring this up because I'm starting to notice that little yellow bar is starting to blink a little bit. So that's going to be the sharpness speeder for our weapon. I know the hammer is a sharp. We have to sharpen the hammer. Don't ask me. It's just the way it is.
Fans of sharpening the hammer, my bludgeoning weapon?
Yeah, the
There we go.
So as that bar does get lower, it goes into from yellow to orange to red. If it goes to orange or red, we start seeing some damage loss on that as well. So we want to make sure we don't do that. Perfect. Nice.
All right, there we go. That's always kind of an awkward fight because of the small monsters, because of like the area of effect explosions that he makes in the ground. But Hammer has that like stopping power that I was talking about, right? The ability just to KO the monster over and over and over again, stop it from moving, is wonderful early game like this. Fletch?
It looks like we still have folks who love sharpening their hammers. It remains in the lead. That's going to remove Hammer from consideration as we head towards, I believe we're on to Ray Dow.
Everyone say bye to hammer.
Which I have marked on my list here as lock-in time. Is Hammer what you were hoping for that?
No.
No.
Right.
Anything with a shield would have been wonderful here.
Yeah.
Or like Hunting Horn. But yeah, you know what? We're just going to lock it in.
We ball.
We ball.
We ball.
Also,
we hammer.
huge news. The Greatsword has now jumped into first place for
Hey-o.
next time.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
But y'all
There you
got to
go.
keep it there through Ray Dow. You have time for a few donations while we move around?
Yeah, absolutely. I forgot to restock.
Restock check?
Restock check.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, here's part of the reason that we have Greatsword now in the lead. We have $500 from Shadowlands. Obviously, the best weapon is the signature big number weapon, Greatsword.
True.
For the monsters, it's got to be Astalos.
Ooh, good
That's a
pick.
good one.
Good pick. Unfortunately, not the super secret mystery monster.
Here's also a $25 donation from Toku Turtle.
Hey, Bill.
Look at that handsome couch and runner. So proud to see you on the big stage. I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
Hi, turtle.
Turtle.
Hi, turtle.
I'm going to consider this one a guess. We have an interesting number, $224.50 from Buka Harris.
Ooh, hey, Buka.
Converting my Gravios headcount into a donation where each Gravios equals 10 cents. Is Gravios the monster?
The Gravios is not the monster.
Ah, tragic. Well, thank you for playing because all that money is going to supporting Doctors Without Borders and all of the work they do to provide medical care where it is needed around the world.
Thank you all so very much for your donations. So we have, Fletch mentioned this is a lock-in quest. So Raydao is our next apex that we have to fight here. And we're kind of managing our inventory a little uniquely here. If you play this game, you may not know this, but the great Thunderbug, can we go this direction? All right, thanks, bud. The great Thunderbugs that we can collect here during the inclemency in the windswept plains, when there's a sandstorm, they count as a trap tool. It's a really cool way to like get an extra trap tool, like maybe you used one, but you didn't quite capture the monster. You can like run out here, find these great Thunderbugs, snag one real quick, and you get a new trap. We actually take advantage of that in routing to fill in, instead of just having the 2 trap tools and 2 traps on ourselves, we can like extend an extra quest before having to restock. It's actually really cool routing. We take advantage of it multiple times, and it cuts out an entire like restock visit, which would mean anything if I remember to actually restock and do this optimally. But you know, we're having fun today, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, could my couch explain why Raidao is so scary?
Raidao is my favorite fight in Wilds, actually. He is just a very fast, aggressive monster, and especially in this area we're fighting, a lot of his attacks are going to leave behind an extra AoE after he hits the ground.
Why are you over here? There's a rock to drop. You're nowhere near it.
Also, shout outs to the sound team. The sound that they made for Raidao.
Perfect.
They put whale noises on my dragon. I love it.
He's a whale. So we're just going to be doing, I mean, it's Greatsword, or Greatsword, hello? No, it's
Hammer.
It's Hammer. So we do the hammer thing, which is hit it in the head. We're looking for offsets
KO.
here too, because this is a very offsettable monster. He gives great tells. This actually is just like one of the better fights in the game. Not the best, in my opinion. See if I can't get that whack in. No, I missed it. Ooh. Oh, hello, dropped input. That's super cool. Just gonna play safe here. Eat that real quick. All right, thank you. So anytime that he flashes, I'm gonna try, or anytime that he flies, I'm gonna try to flash him, because we can get about 4 flashes, I think it is, on the monster before they are no longer affected by flashes. Roll this.
Nice roll.
1,
Nice roll.
2, and hold this. Okay, I skill issue. It's okay. He gave me a fly here, so we can go ahead and flash him out of the air. It gives us this nice opening to freely hit him, which is exactly what we need when we have 11 defense. Just want to remind everyone, 11.
Yeah, we're still running the beginner armor, so we only have 11 defense points. So any of these attacks can pretty much just drop him down to almost 0.
Weird flinch.
We'll take it.
We take those.
Do we?
I was actually, so like when you have a weapon like this where you're like trying to get offsets and stuff, it's like random flinches like that actually really bad. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Can you like fly or something? That'd make,
I don't think he's gonna listen to that.
Oh, heals inbound? Oh, thanks, bud.
Good dog.
Oh, no.
Vibe check.
No, vibe check. I hate vibe check. Are you kidding me? Vibe check. I'm flashing. Yeah, no, we don't want that to happen. That, even at full health, will just one-shot me. And I set up that camp as a safety bit because, I mean, it's just very easy to get punished here. It may not have been your fault. It may have just been like a weird angle. Like, I'm shocked that didn't hit me.
We take those.
What's happening? Thank you, Focus Mode, for being super cool.
This area is also very dangerous because, as Speed mentioned a little, I think Speed mentioned it a little bit earlier, but in this area, especially since there's those extra thunder shocks, if you get hit by those thunder shocks and you get stunned, that you are asking to get railgunned by the Raidao, and that's a one-way trip back to the car or to the camp.
What is it? Who hit you? Who did this to you?
Who hurt you?
Well,
Nice. That was a unfortunate buffer, but that's okay. This quest is almost done. There it is.
So now we see the skulls.
Vibe check, nice. And I need a pitfall trap here. Now stay perfectly still. Oh, you're so
Easy
well
clap,
behaved.
Easy clap.
There we go.
No cards.
No cards.
No cards.
Cool. Juno doesn't exist. No cards. All right, cool. So that is our, I mean, that's like one of the big scaries. The next one's probably going to be New Udra, but we got a little time. We got a little chill time. What's our next weapon?
Some chill time. Well, it's still a very near thing, but in first place is the Greatsword.
Woo! Okay,
Our first
I guess.
Greatsword. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I guess. So Greatsword's an awesome weapon, and me complaining about it is entirely a skill issue. I am not any good at this weapon. But it is very cool. It got a lot of like really good resources in this game. A lot of cool ways to use it. I'm trying to think, am I forgetting anything? Nope, we're good. And our next quest is Nursilla, which this is actually a monster that likes to stay on top of you all the time. So Greatsword should be really good here, right? wrong.
Yeah.
Because the front of the Nersilla's face is covered in little chelicerae, for any bug people out there, and they're hard, like they're hard monster parts, so we just bounce right off of it. And then that interrupts us, and then we get hit by its like sleep stinger, then we fall asleep, and then it like bites us, and then we're really unhappy about that. So, I'm just gonna do my best here.
We're just gonna not.
We're just gonna not. So Great Sword's the master of big numbers. We have this 3-part attack called True Charge. We're gonna be aiming for what is called True Charge Slash, and I already missed the first one. Woo. I'm stuck in a web. I'm gonna get bit. Yippee! All right, cool. Yeah, whatever.
If you get stuck again and need to pass any time, there are a lot of monster guesses going on.
Ooh.
It might happen again. We might go all the way back to the camp. Please sleep. Okay, it just wore off. I love it here. This is hands down one of the harder areas to fight in because it's littered in sleep toads, and they do exactly what they say they do. If you hit them, they let out a little sleep gas, and then that sleep. Oh, there's a bounce. That's the bounce. They let out the little sleep gas. I try to take advantage of them when Nersilla gets close to them, or when I get close to them, and see if I can't get it to kite into it. But sometimes it just doesn't work. With Greatsword, you do kind of have to take advantage of every opening we can get. Nice.
Nice, perfect guard. Can we get an offset though?
Can we get an offset with Greatsword that has that?
Yeah.
Swing.
Yeah, hop swing.
Man.
Today he learned, chat.
Well, I knew it had one. I'm just not good at hitting it. All right. Whoa! See, guys, it really is still hard to hit with focus mode.
Yeah.
Again?
Fun fact, if you miss your TCS, you're actually a Greatsword main.
Actually, though.
That's a true mark of a Greatsword main there.
Now, I'm complaining a lot about this weapon, but it has a ton of resources I'm just very bad at using. It has a guard, which can perfect guard. It also has a what am I doing? That was a brand new set of buttons I just pressed. Can we eat that? All right, cool, thank you. I think that was just a moment of button confusion for me. But so it's got a ton of resources that you actually can use between, like they mentioned, the offset. It also has the shoulder tackle, which gives it hyper armor, and also deals KO. I really want this to connect. Thank you. Nice. That's a TCS. Yeah, we just got to hit 13 more of those guys. We're almost there. And I'm also half health. Just like Wallabarina, if we can break a leg wound just like that, we get a knockdown, so we're going to take advantage of that because Greatsword's TCS, there we go, 257, will go directly into True Charge Slash. And that's what we want to be at. I'm going to, you know what?
That works.
Oh. Too early.
Let's go.
Though. That's my boy.
It's not fun to do this. I'm sweating up here. What are you doing again? This again?
Yeah.
We maybe didn't.
Yo,
Nice.
that's
Please?
easy offset right there.
Easy offset. You know what? I'll hand you the controller. You do it. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Thank you.
Nice.
So I am looking for the because a lot of this weapon is just high risk, high reward. We're expecting to trade kind of idea, right? So I've got to be very careful about when I choose to follow up and how I choose to follow up. Where was that wound? Please, 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 please. Of course I miss it. Focus strike can be kind of awkward to hit sometimes. A lot of weapons have weird movement during them, and of course too, monsters like ow, just went directly through it. Please, thank you.
There you go.
Nice.
Can we clip a leg? Big thing about TCS, you have to hit the first part of it to get a bonus to damage on the second hit. So we're always gonna be trying to clip the first part. I'm gonna roll back and flash just to stop it from moving. Unfortunately, not a super clean fight. I should just don't drift backwards.
Nice.
Oh, nice wound pop.
There you go.
Yeah, there's the pop.
Chat, we're making it through this boss, and I still want you to help us change to a new weapon we haven't used yet. The Charge Blade is in 3rd place behind the Greatsword and Gunlance that we have used. Also, great news, everyone. We've hit $450,000 raised for Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah, we're halfway. If we can do 50,000 more, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's plenty of weapons left to choose too, so
We'd love to see it, chat. Let's get some love for the Charge Blade, for the Dual Blades, for the Lance.
Speaking of weapons and love, which weapon has won the bid war for this quest?
All right, still in the lead is the Great Sword. That will be removed from the running.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll be okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right?
So Hirobami is actually a super like bullyable monster. So we are going to use a lure pod, which is a new mechanic in this game. I've already used a couple of them so far. And we're going to bring it to an area where we can drop a lot of rocks on it. Oh, that's environmental damage that, you know, deals a fixed amount of damage to the monster. But on top of that, creates a topple. Just like you've seen, you know, when I get a like a wound break or something like that and the monster falls on the ground, these will always do that, and they always have the same amount of duration. So we can kind of plan around them, right? I'm going to hit this lure pod. I'm going to run into this area. There's these Rathma here, these little goats. They have paralytic horns, terrifying. And we're going to use that to paralyze Hirobami in this area. I'm going to go ahead and just hit, okay, you got in the way. That's very cool, super cool targeting.
Looks like the small monsters are really
It's
just...
fine. We're just going to do that instead. So that's
It's just taking
400.
its horns back.
Yeah, it's just taking its horns back. That's a free 422 damage, which is very nice for us. And then just a nice little follow-up on the TCS there. I'm going to get a roar here that I don't want. That's fine. I was trying to hit that wound in the back, which would have been really nice. Okay, 2, sure. So that's Encounter and then Enrage Roar. We usually try to like script through those. I just did not think I'd get that early. I'm going to not armor through that. Okay, that's fine.
As we continue to wail on this living roll of paper towels that's coming unspooled, do you want some more of the guesses for favorite
Yeah,
monster?
absolutely.
Okay, excellent. Here's $15 from By Happenstance. My name is Ursa, so I've always loved the blue bear beast Arzuros. This is going to the best weapon in the franchise, Sword and Shield.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is currently in 8th place. Thank you, By Happenstance. So is it Arzuros?
It is not Arzuros.
All right, we have plenty more, though. $5 from Free to Play. I think the monster you're thinking of is Arkveld.
Ooh, you know, also a good guess, but it is not.
It's not? Okay, well, I've got a few more I can throw out here. Oh, $25 from Wolverine. Have to bid for my first love, Charge Blade. Currently in 2nd place. I would love to see it get up into 1st place, gdq.gg/donate. But they also said, as for favorite monster, it's a tie between my Foggy Boys, Tetsukabra and Zamtrios. Let's go, Bagel.
Thank you, Wolf. It is not either of those. I'm gonna give a single hint. I'm gonna tell you what letter it starts with.
Okay,
All right, chat.
Is that good?
So you're gonna get this. Is gonna be your one hint because it might give it away. It starts with the letter C.
The letter C. All right, chat. Get your guesses in for what monster Jal is thinking of that starts with a C at gdq.gg/donate. Do you want some more of the other guesses we have here?
In a second, we're gonna try to finish
right.
up this hunt because it is. I'm finally getting it into a spot where I am keeping it on the ground. And this monster is just one of those that you don't want it moving around, but it is very easy to keep still if you can. I need to do this. I just didn't guard that. That's fine. But yeah, because this is a flying monster, not necessarily a flying wyvern, just a flying monster, they can be kind of squirrely to deal with. They like to be up in the air. We're trying to use as many resources as we can to not let that happen. Unfortunately, gray number and then another gray number. Can you fly for me for like 2 seconds? Thanks. Can you get back on the ground for me? Thanks. We're just going to take advantage of that, right? If you ever have to hunt for Hirobami, I don't know why you would have to. Just keep flashing it, please. Or fight anything else. Nice roar that it just did. Can I get that wound? Apparently not. Can we try again?
Oh,
There we
Right
go.
into
All right, and there is the...
Oh,
All right.
there you go. Nice.
Clutch.
So as long as it doesn't take off from the ground, we can actually get that in. Man, I wish that one went better. I blame Greatsword, which means we are going to get a different weapon.
We sure are. It's actually going to be what's currently the only return to form we can do in this run so far. It's the Gun Lance. It's back, everyone.
Okay, yes. Okay, yeah, actually, that's awesome. Because next is my least favorite hunt in the entire game with my favorite weapon. So once again, we're balancing it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. A Jarikon, incredibly aggressive monster. He has very few openings. I'm looking for the word Gun Lance. It's a struggle. And he's just like really aggressive, right? He's just nonstop. A lot of his attacks have not 1 but 2 hitboxes. So when it comes to perfect guarding, you perfect guard the first and then just guard normally the second. Kind of unfortunate. I mean, I really don't have anything else to say about this guy. I'm just going to do my best here.
Are you prepared?
Great news, folks. With the gun lance now removed from consideration, it is really anyone's game. The top 4 after that are the dual blades, the charge blade, the lance, and the switch axe. And I'm pretty sure that we can get to any of those. So when you're applying your incentive, if you're a fan of any of those weapons, be sure to push it up with those donations to Doctors Without Borders. May I suggest the lance or the bow, perhaps? Both weapons that I am pretty fond of, at least like theoretically, not as a player of Monster Hunter, because I have not used them in Monster Hunter.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, listen, if we can hit $500,000 by the end of this, I will play Monster Hunter, all right? I don't know if that means anything, but...
I mean, I would
all right,
love
okay,
to see that.
the crowd likes that.
Yes, and I'll make sure you do it in the practice rooms. That is my
Perfect,
laptop.
perfect. We'll have immediate accountability as long as you go to gdq.gg/donate, donate to the bid war, and get us to 500K by the end of Monster Hunter Wilds.
That is a fantastic idea. So, I mean, I'm just going to say this about this guy. I'm just trading over and over with him because he doesn't stop. So I'm going to be trying to like find perfect guard moments, but if it looks like I'm getting bullied, it's because I am. But it's kind of intentional. Not getting hit is sometimes a time loss. I don't know where you're going to hit me there. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, sometimes getting hit to deal your damage is not a time loss. So we're gonna try and just like, I'm gonna try to like sneak in my damage as much as I can. Because, I have the healing items to kind of like do this, right? We spend a lot of time trying to get Mandragora and our Catalyst, so we have ways to heal through a lot of what's happening. I'm just going to wait, because that's going to be triple. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, look, a Power Clash. Have we seen one of these yet?
Nope. No, first one of the night.
Yeah, so some weapons, some that can guard can get this Power Clash. It just happens during certain animations when you perfect guard. And just kind of gives you a small opening, and small is like an understatement with a Jarikon, because it's like a negative opening. But most of everything that this guy does is a negative opening. Big slam here, whack, whack. I should be able to get into a Wormstake Full Blast.
A quick jump in here. Folks, Jal has already promised that if we can hit every single one of the 20 weapons during this, every one of the 14 weapons during these 20 quests, then he will donate $500 additional to Doctors Without Borders. I've been doing the math, and let me tell you, I'm not very good at it, but we have used up everything that has gotten to a first place previously and have exactly 8 hunts after this one and 8 weapons remaining. So the only way that we can guarantee to use every weapon is if we swap it every single quest from here on out. So my challenge to you out there in chat, in the audience, keep everything else in the bid war as tight as possible. Get some love down to the heavy bowgun at the bottom or the long sword. Get them all super even, and then we just gotta switch which one's in first place each time, and we'll get even more money for a fantastic charity. They're doing aid in Gaza. They're helping out folks in Venezuela, and you can help them out too.
And seriously, every little bit to that also helps, right? It doesn't matter how big or how small that donation is. It always, always, always helps out. I haven't seen a skull icon yet. This guy is doing his best. We should be close, though. That was a leg break. The head is broken. I can usually use wounds to tell how close. Okay, bye.
Bye, Jarkon.
See you, dude. I'm going to take this moment to do some quick gathering here. I'm right next to this mining node that I wanted to grab towards the end of this hunt. I just need Dragonite. That's not Dragonite. That's is. There's a go. Okay, we're close. Just need 2 more here. And that will be for our hope weapons, if we get them. Just making sure that I unlock the materials that we're going to need for the rest of the run, right? Okay, yeah, that's fine, game. We don't need those. Actually, we do. If we want to see all 14 weapons. But the Jarikon is almost done here. We just have a little bit more to go. But this fight is just seriously, constantly aggressive. So it'd be a roar. Good guard. 1, 2. Go for the full burst. That hits me from behind.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it does. So a lot of the time, though, with Gunlance, I'm trying to do what is called a guard, like perfect guard reload. I don't know, that's what I call it, but it's when I go to reload and use the guard point from the reload animation and cancel the animation to reload as fast as possible.
Ooh, nice
Power Clash and the heal.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you, cat.
Thank you, dog.
Thank you, dog.
I mean, dog.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Oh, we're on Skulls too.
There we go.
And we are on Skulls. If only I would remember that he does that. I don't... Stop. Thanks. No. Thank you.
1, 2.
Perfect.
We around any? Okay. Man. These ones, they're doing their best. How about like a weapon I like?
Oh, I maybe you like two for the price of one. At $2,160, the next weapon is the Dual Blade.
Okay. Dual blades are fun. Dual blades are fun.
Now, folks, reminder, we can only get through every weapon if we swap always from here on out. So, Charge Blades in second. Let's get that up to first. Let's get Switch Axe a little bit ahead. We got to surpass a little bit more. And then maybe warm up Lance even a little bit. Okay, you heard that? Charge Blade, let's make that next, chat.
I would love to see Charge Blade.
I would
next.
also love to see Charge Blade.
That would be fantastic. That
I also have
weapon
a
is
few
awesome.
more C guesses if you want those.
Oh yeah, let's hear some guesses.
Great. Okay, two of these are C and one, it sounds like it could be a C, but it's not. That one is $10 from Queen Lilith. I'm going to say my favorite weapon is the Dual Blades. Thank you very much. And my favorite monster is the one that gives me my favorite armor that needs to return, the Elder Dragon, Kieran.
Ooh, I would love to also see Kieran. It's a big horse. It is not Kieran though.
We also have $25 from Dusty Sora, guessing Camellios.
Ooh, that's a great guess.
that is
I
a
actually
good-
forgot Camellios existed until right now. It is not Camellios though.
All right, got another then. Is it Kiadea Cedius? I hate
Sidus. Yeah, no one knows how to say that one.
Yeah.
They had no words in that game. It is not. That's a big whale, by the way.
A big whale. Okay, cool.
Really big whale.
I also, let me see if I still have it here. I'm told that I have something that might be a little bit contentious. Here's $25 from Patsakin. My favorite monster is Lagiacrus, but is the super secret monster his watery friend Gobel? Someday he'll be free from the Wii U.
Someday.
One day.
I would love to see Gobel from the Wii U. It is neither.
Alrighty, no worries. We'll chat. Keep getting those C monster, that's C, the letter C.
The letter C.
Yeah.
Monster guesses to see if we can figure out if this secret monster in Jal's head is Cephadrome or something else. But we also need to make sure that we keep the bid war moving, okay? We gotta get past the Dual Blade, so support Charge Blade next.
I would love to see Charge Blade next, I'm just saying.
Charge Blade would be a lot of fun.
Okay, I'm bad at this game.
You could also put Longsword on the board. Just-
Longsword
just
would
saying.
also be really good too. So let's talk about Dual Blades.
Please.
So Dual Blades, one of my favorite weapons, has this really cool mechanic where if you perfectly dodge attacks,
Not like that.
Not like that. Well, he'll do it again. There you go. Like that. Your weapons start to glow a little bit, and you start to get a damage buff that actually stays up for at least 16 seconds. But if you consistently keep doing the perfect dodges, you keep that uptime, so you keep that damage up still.
There you go.
Plus, it looks really cool.
Damage mitigation and a buff.
Yeah, and
the
style.
best double whammy you can ask.
Yeah. New Udra. Not my favorite monster.
Yeah.
This was a wall for me. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. New Udra's a little bit of a toughie. It's another Apex monster. One of the really interesting things about this monster is that it just has all of these tentacles. It's trying to give us a hug. We want to say no, but it's going to do its best to do so anyways. Those are some really good dodges.
Vibe check.
Uh,
I am defiving away from that. What do you mean? Please.
Do you guys like Attack on Titan? Yeah, so that's one of the focus strike attacks that you could do with the wound. One again, personal favorite of mine. Another style points there.
Grab the cat.
So that's actually the grab attack that we were trying to avoid. If it grabs the Palico, unfortunately for the Palico, they do take some damage from that. But it is an opening for us, so we're able to take advantage of it.
I do have to say, personally, one of the things that made new Udra difficult for me, which was also one of the reasons why Duna was a little bit more difficult for me, at least the first time around, is you guys can clearly see that it's a very large monster. It kind of takes up almost the entire screen, especially with how long its limbs are. You can never tell which way it's going to hit you, and you might hit you from like the back, the side, the front. Who
Oh yeah,
knows?
just from any angle. Green, what about you? What's your favorite Apex monster?
Well, favorite would have to be Ray Dow, but I did also struggle with New Udra a lot. A big reason being this was actually the first cephalopod ever introduced into Monster Hunters.
That's also very true.
A
Very
monster
true.
shape we'd ever seen
Yeah.
before.
Every Monster Hunter veteran saw this monster. We're like, sorry, what?
I still say that whenever I see it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think all the cephalopod monsters for Monster Hunter Wilds actually give me a difficult time, or at least they gave me a difficult time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again.
we'll see another one a little bit later on, but for now we'll focus on you.
Spoilers.
Awesome, no sharpness here.
Yeah, so this is what we were talking about earlier about the sharpness gauge. Dual Blades burns through sharpness really, really quickly. So it's one of the weapons that you'll be constantly trying to sharpen. Again, the neat thing about the Sacred is that it does give us that advantage to be able to sharpen and move at the same time. And as you can see, that Bagel has decided to put the lure pod onto New Udra to bring it to a nice little spot, and we're going to give it a little present here.
Come on,
There
and
you go.
slam.
Perfect. We love environmental traps.
So
and you got
yes,
the sleeve.
Yeah, so this was like a very specific area that I was aiming for, where I wanted to hit both the New Udra and this Sleep Toad. New Udra has an abnormally long sleep animation. Okay, so I got that.
I was going to say that.
Actually, Rob.
Yeah. It's okay. It's uptime. It's uptime.
What is happening to me? I don't know where I am.
Well,
In the game,
You're-
in the game.
you're at SGDQ. Hello?
True.
You're in the chair.
You're in the chair. Yeah.
You're the guy. You're the John Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
How long have I been here? So we were re-enraged. If you noticed earlier, I got like 2 knockdowns kind of in a row. I am so scared right now. I do not like that attack. We got 2 knockdowns in a row. The first knockdown comes from breaking off like enough flames from its arms. Uh-oh.
No, you're fine.
And then the second one comes from dealing enough damage to his head. Yeah. So we're going to try to do that again. So there's the one for the arms. And now we're going to try to deal enough damage to the head. You can also tell that my red bar health is, my health is going down because of, just going to get hit by that. That's great.
You're fine,
I
you're
am
fine,
directly
you're fine,
inside
you're
of the
fine,
Sacred.
you're fine, you're
I
fine.
love it here.
No, you're okay.
Can we not run back towards the monster? That'd be awesome, Sacred.
Yeah, go for it, Knight.
I was just gonna say, I think you need to pay your subscription to the auto GPS on the Sacred, man.
Okay, this is actually really good.
Yeah, so this is one of the unique mechanics about New Udra as well. You're actually able to cut off its tentacles. And there you go. See, it's fine.
That fight is hard.
Chat, can we get some hype up in here for that? That was like really good.
That fight is hard. I have to like. We're now getting into the part of the game where it's like I actually kind of like have to play well, or oh hey, it was a handicraft jewel,
Hey.
or I get punished severely. What is our next weapon?
I have great news. Chat is so far rising to the challenge. Now having supplanted the dual blades, we're moving on to the
go.
charge blade.
I love you so much.
But again, chat, we have to keep them rotating from here. So we've done one for the charge blade, one for the dual blades. That means it's time for us to get the switch axe ahead of both of those while maybe warming up the bow and the lance a bit. So keep the donations coming in at jdq.gg/donate.
Thank you all so very much.
Oh.
So I go
I also
ahead.
I have a guess actually.
Oh, yeah, let's
I
hear
don't
it.
know how they could have possibly figured this out. Shoot Allures sent in $250 and said, knowing Jal, it's Cephadrome.
Knowing
Is that
Jal,
right?
it's Cephadrome, my least favorite monster and the monster that filtered me out of Monster Hunter 1. It is exactly correct.
Great job, Shoot Allures. That is the secret monster.
I almost stopped playing this game because of that. But that just goes to show, don't give up. Because this game can be frustrating, but it like you overcome challenges. So that was my secret monster. We do have literally 4 others. And so we're going to move to, I guess, Knights next, right?
Oh, am I
Yeah,
next?
do you want to be next? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll be next.
All right.
Yeah, you're next.
All right.
Do you want to give a
I
single
was going to say, do you
hint?
want to give a hint?
Did I even get the bone? I wasn't even looking.
I don't.
No,
It's fine.
it's not. I'm not here.
Do I want to? Do I want to be? Do I want to be nice, or do I want to be? You know.
You can be next.
No,
Yeah.
be
That's how we're
nice.
sitting.
No, I said
Right
nice.
from-
I
you
want to
said
be nice.
Oh, be
you're
nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, be nice.
Yeah, be
Sure.
nice.
Take
Okay.
it easy.
Take it easy. Okay,
Yeah, take it
okay,
easy.
fine. So the monster that I have in my head is not a cool monster. It's probably the monster you probably wouldn't think of. I mean, at least as far as like most popular monsters go, think the opposite direction.
I think the opposite.
Opposite
direction.
Not a cool monster, chat. Send in your donations
Well,
with your
I
favorite
think it's a
monster
cool
and
monster.
try to guess what this not a cool monster. Also, incredible fact I just learned from our friends here backstage. Since we opened it, this bid war has already raised over $30,000 for Doctors Without Borders.
Let's go.
Incredible work, y'all.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh my gosh, folks, great work. Keep it up, but also keep in mind that we got to get to some new weapons. It looks like the Switch Axe is the next one that we need to get up above Charge Blade and Dual Blade. So keep it going. Give some love to the Switch Axe.
I know Green would really appreciate it if y'all just start sending it in for Switch Axe.
Is in fact my favorite weapon in this.
It is, in fact.
We're not too
Okay,
far
but-
away, too.
Yeah.
I will say this, if y'all want some extra spice, I did practice earlier using Switch Axe on Jin Dahad to counter its Nova.
That's also true.
If we get Switch Axe for Jin Dahad, I'll try to counter its Nova.
That is 2 hunts from now?
That is 2 hunts from now. It's this, Guardian Rathalos, and then Jin Dahad, yeah.
Oh my
So-
gosh, Chad is already showing up. Switch Axe just jumped up above Dual Blades, but still below Charge Blade. Needs a little bit more to make sure we get to another new
All right,
weapon to
Chad.
make every swap happen.
Chat, hear me out. Wait
I'm
on the
so
Switch
scared right
Axe.
now. I'm so
Because you
scared
want
right
to see
now.
something really cool.
Could this monster not? Thank you.
All right, here be a safe bet then. Get the Switch Axe just that little bit more up to first place, and then support the bow to be above that. Because
There
then
you
we're
go.
set. Then we're planning ahead like I should be doing. That'd be great.
And bow's also a really cool weapon to use as well.
Oh, yeah.
Has more style points.
Can y'all talk about like Guardians for a second? Why is this Doshagama white?
All right, so because we're playing storyless, at some point we come across what are called Guardian monsters. These monsters that are variants of the some of the monsters we fought. So this one is Guardian Doshaguma. There's a really cool mechanic that it has is that you'll notice that the wounds do come up a little bit more frequently, but also there is a unique animation that happens with the wound pops. It's called a Wilk Burst. And
It is called the Wilk Burst,
and what
I don't like that.
And we're not going to explain what Wilk is. We're going to just let y'all use your imagination for a bit. But what's really interesting is that the Wilk Burst does give us another opportunity to take
what?
advantage of them. What? Don't worry about it.
Got Wilk?
Got Wilk?
Okay, so like the entire time of this game, I want everyone to play this game, by the way. And so this is my selling point. This is gonna cart me. Oh,
No, you're fine.
I'm so scared right now.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
Well,
That's fine.
Yeah, Doshaguma.
Yeah. I want everyone to like explain, like understand something here. The entire time you're playing through this game, the game's like, oh, what's this mysterious like energy source called Wilk? Everyone's just calling it Wilk. Like, oh, it's so strange, it's so mysterious, like no one knows anything about it. And then you like get to the place that can finally explain to you, and they're like, oh yeah, it's wyvern milk. Like, excuse me?
so it's like Pilk,
It's what?
but Monster Hunter.
It's like I had to like double, triple.
I think we
take like a
all-
10-minute break.
Yeah.
Reconsider my life options. Like, why do I play this video game? But yeah, that was a reveal. So that was 2 of them.
They're multiplying.
I didn't do this. This is not my fault. It's coming for me. I'm so scared.
So usually what we'll do is we'll have a dung pod or a great dung pod that separates these monsters and we can find them solo. We don't have that here. We don't have that option.
Everyone just keeps yelling. That's great. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
You're doing awesome. No, actually, what we usually do here is don't let it come here, and we don't cart. That's generally what I'm doing. Can y'all figure it out?
They're fighting over the Wilk.
Use your feelings. Can I do anything about this? Give me that.
You'll
Sure.
also see too is that Jal's trying to shoot at these Wilk crystals with
The wrong one. The wrong one. Ours is too powerful.
with these elemental pods that we're picking up, so the dragon pods. Essentially, what you do is when you shoot the Wilk crystals, you cause an elemental explosion, and that is based on the elemental pod that you have. So for this one, it is going to be dragon elemental pod burst.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have a unique animation for using that. Like, he doesn't get a cool little knockdown like we did with the through it. Whoa, right through his legs.
Ready.
That was pretty cool. He only has like a unique knockdown from the 2 shock trap quests. You say that's not good. But they have a unique animation
KO.
knockdown for specific types of damage. So this one is fire. I just was not near fire. I don't have to talk about him anymore. we are done with Guardian Doshagama.
Hi, Alma.
Hi, Alma.
Hi, Alma. Not Werner, thank goodness.
Yeah, that's not Werner.
Hey, you know what I get to finally do? Upgrade my armor.
Yippee!
Oh
And
my
you
goodness.
know what
11
you're gonna
to
end up
like
doing
25.
after that? It looks like after that, you're going to switch to the switch axe.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, no, we're any switch axe love? Like, hello, it was silent back there.
Anyone?
Hey.
There you go. Jack, you're understanding the assignment perfectly. At this point, we'll have single uses of the switch axe, the charge blade, and the dual blades, so we need to get any of the other ones up above. So bow, lance are both in close contention. Try to get that up above the switch axe. That means you need to go north of $2,540.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we can get there by the end of this next fight. Crowd, you think so?
Woo! I'm smart.
Excellent. All right,
There
go to
we go.
ddq.gg/donate, donate to MSF, and support the bow or the lance. Again, around $2,500 to make it happen. I also have more love and more guesses whenever is a good time for them.
You can go ahead and do, some more right now. I am just upgrading armor.
Fantastic. Here is $75 from Yami Carol 123.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Sending love from DjJjonny's sister-in-law and family, cheering you folks on this run. Also, Fave Monster is Chaotic Gore Magala.
Ooh. Wait, is it really? I've learned a new thing about Carol.
I was gonna say,
the
that's
secret
it.
monster.
Is it?
Does it?
For me, no, it's not, unfortunately. Sorry, Carol.
Sorry,
But we
Carol.
love you.
I
We
do
do.
have a few more guesses. Here's $5 from an anonymous lover of Monster Hunter. Is the monster the Giganox? Because I think more people should like them.
I also think Giganox should be more loved, but unfortunately, it's not my monster.
That is my favorite monster, or like one of my favorite monsters, though.
Okay, I got one more here handy. $10 from Whiffing a TCS.
Are you watching the stream?
Are you here now? Are you with us?
Could the new secret monster be the Great Jaggy?
Oh my!
Oh, okay.
That's my monster.
All right, nice
Nice.
guess, Chad.
All right, that's 2 down, 3 to go.
Also, folks are doing great. The bow is now at $2,400,
Let's go.
but it's still a little below the switch axe. So a little bit more love to the bow, and we're going to get there, folks. Please, a tiny bit.
So this is the switch axe, similar to charge blade. It's 2 weapons in one. It is a axe and a sword. We're primarily going to be in sword mode just because it is the higher damage option. But axe mode does have a lot more mobility, so we are going to be switching to that every so often.
Just sort of quick turnaround focus strike here so we're closer to the monster so we can follow up with this. Our best DPS damage. Wow, that was an entire whiff. I love this weapon. Yeah, woo! Woo! Thank goodness I never said anything like donate per whiff because
That would.
would have been more than 500. Okay, this is actually a really good example. So this is called full release. The optimal way to play switch axe is what's called full release spam, which is just using it constantly. But you can see that was very cool.
Dunk, though.
That was actually kind of sweet. Full release has hyper armor, so we do take a little bit of damage through it, but has some damage reduction on it. I want to get away from that. Thank you. And we're going to be trying to line that up as much as we can to deal damage through attacks. I also did upgrade my armor. I notably got 2 pieces of Doshagama, so my power clashes are stronger, or give me a damage buff. But then also I got some new Udra pieces, which have a set bonus called Resentment. Whenever I have red health bar, I deal extra damage. I want to be right here, and I want to hit that wound. Thank you.
Folks,
It's
the
on
bow
its
is
last
less than
legs.
$100 behind the switch axe. We need to get it up $100 more. Make it happen, chat.
Right now? Maybe, perhaps?
Like
right
now?
now?
Yeah,
now?
very, very
Chat,
soon. Come on, get bow up, please.
I swear I'm not actually throwing. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. This did not have the stuff crafted. All right, we're good.
We're fine.
I do this thing where I forget to craft trinks, and then something like that happens. And we were probably did we get it?
Oh, nice
Let's
job,
see some bow.
Chat. You
Let's
are
go.
so good to me. The bow has taken the lead for another new weapon.
That is incredible. I think we're going to hit all 14 this run. And like I said, if we hit all 14, I will. Oh wait, we're on story missions. If we hit
That's not
all,
this category. I thought this was storyless.
it's in quotations. But we, like I said, if we get all 14 weapons in the run, I will be donating an additional $500 to MSF. So I would love to be able to do that, but I will only do it if y'all can meet that incentive. So. Let's keep seeing more fun weapons, right? And we're actually starting to get to like some of my more enjoyed weapons, and like heavy bowgun also being kind of at the end is really cool because that weapon's gas.
We're on the right track for our next swap. So we need to think a little bit ahead here, folks. We're playing 4D chess while Jal is playing Monhun Wilds. So the bow is in the lead, so we're using it for this next mission. The switch axe that we've already used is in second place, but longsword is just $100 behind that, and we haven't touched that longsword at all. So support the longsword a little bit more. Maybe get the dual blades up. Oh no, not dual blades. We use those. Sorry, I'm doubling up here.
We're good. We're good.
Get the lance. The lance is the next one. So okay, got that. Right. We need the longsword, then the lance. Chat.
Okay. So like,
All right.
I do technically have a weapon that I can try to do it
Bagel,
with.
hear me out.
Am I doing it?
Bagel, hear me out. I will donate $50
Okay, go on.
if you can get the dodge.
Okay. I mean, I gotta go for it then.
Yeah, you have to.
I will donate 50 if you whiff and 100 if you hit it.
Oh,
there you go. Okay, there you go.
All right.
And
A win-win
chat,
situation.
If anyone at home wants to match that, that's a great opportunity for more ways to support Doctors Without Borders.
So what they're alluding to, Jindahad, this is okay. We've got so much to
All
explain.
right, let's go. Let's go. over
Let's
this.
go back. So back in January, right? When this game come out? February? Like
February.
2025. They included these things called story missions. No, we have to do the last 5 story missions now because the game is great, and they didn't include the last three of the last monsters as. I'm trying to heal. 3 of the last monsters as optional quests in low rank. So to be able to do this showcase, we do unfortunately have to do some story missions, and this is one of them. But Jindahad is our apex of the. Okay, we're fine. Sorry, that's called the gamer noise. You're gonna hear those. I apologize in advance for what noise comes out of me. You can't control it. I know you all understand. But we have to do the story missions because they just don't exist as optionals. And I love showing these off because there's some really cool. Like, look at this guy. Come on, he's so cool. He's a big like.
He's a CPU cooler.
He is a CPU cooler. Yeah, he is like canonically a radiator.
Yeah.
So if y'all need one, here you go. But he is like big. He's aggressive. He is annoying. We've gotta like use wounds against him a lot. I have no idea how to fight this guy with bow. So we're gonna be here for a bit.
So so ideally you would try to go for the leg topples because the leg topples give us 1, an opportunity to be able to damage the monster even more, and 2, it gives us openings to some of the ridges that the game was trying to push, to tell us to go after. But we mostly want the leg topples. That's like ideal.
Yeah.
Folks, chat is showing up. The longsword has jumped into first place at just over 3,000.
Let's go. That's my weapon.
The next front runner after that we need to get up to now second place, folks, is the lance. So we got to keep longsword where it is and have lance be ready to supplant it after this fight, okay?
Can somebody explain how longsword? What weapon am I using? Bow works.
Yeah, you guys want me to? I'll take care of it too. So bow is basically, especially if you typically play melee, it's the next best thing as a ranged weapon. So bow has a unique mechanic called the trick gauge. So you'll see right there in the bottom right corner, there's a little colored gauge there. So basically, in order to get more coatings or to refill on your coatings, you need to expend the trick gauge. And in order to get more trick gauge, you either need to do more attacks or you need to do what's called the discerning dodge, which is that perfect timed dodge that Bagel used a little earlier to dodge attacks, like right there. So not only does that act as an iframe, but it also refills your gauge and it also refills your stamina. So it's kind of like a threefold function right there. So. But just like dual blades, it actually uses quite a bit of stamina because you gotta throw out a lot of attacks. You can see right there every time he does like the power shot, it uses a lot of stamina in addition to when he does the dodge steps. So it's a little bit of a balancing act here as well. You get your gauge up through discerning or by doing your attacks. You run out of coatings, you refill them, and rinse and repeat. And you just gotta watch out for that stamina usage. And yeah, that's pretty much Bo in a nutshell.
There you go.
Do you guys want to talk about Olivia really quick?
Olivia.
Oh, that's a good transition. You guys want to talk about Olivia for a second?
Yeah, so Monster Hunter Wilds introduced this really another awesome mechanic. I know, so many awesome mechanics in this game. They introduced this really awesome mechanic of support hunters. So they're hunters that, if you are deciding to do this like run, or if you want to play the game by yourself, you get these additional support hunters to help you out. Olivia, and each of the support hunters have a main weapon that they primarily use. Olivia is a hammer main. She likes to do the big bonks. So she actually does help with building up stun or KO status on the monsters.
Yeah, and so she got a KO for us a little bit earlier there, which was actually like opportune timing. We are now in phase 3 of Jihad. This was going to be where the bid war for Poogie, Pet the Poogie incentive ended, but y'all like smashed that.
Oh my God!
I like
we are gonna
forgot
pet
about
Poogie
that for a
so
moment.
well.
Yeah.
So we are going to pet that Poogie incredibly well. If you guys don't know who Poogie is, I'm not telling you.
You have to find out.
You're gonna
I
find
also
out.
don't know who Poogie is, so I'm excited.
Do you have a
Thank
guess?
You, chat.
Yeah. Do you have a guess of what Poogie may be?
So there was someone who did use some particular emoji, so I have a feeling that Poogie might be a bit porcine.
Okay.
Pretty good guess.
A pretty good porcine guess.
Yeah.
Also, folks, make sure to get that Lance love going. Longsword's in first place, so we're okay for at least the next fight, but then we're going to come up on a pretty big gap of $1,000. So if we can just get Lance up like about $1,000 more dollars, we'll be perfectly positioned for that porcine petting and for keeping us through that cycling of weapons. And maybe we'll get Jal to donate $500 extra dollars to MSF.
So Bagel has already done one of the mechanics for this fight, which is dropping Jihad from the top of that tower. Next, what we're going to be seeing is Jihad's Nova, and that is the Nova that me and Green and a lot of you are going to be looking forward to, because there is a very tight window during that Nova that you're able to dodge, and I mean it is very tight.
Like it's very tight.
Like very.
Like I'm gonna miss it tight.
No, I believe in I believe in you.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Well, at least one of us does.
Chat, can we hear some like encouragement for Bagel to be able to get that dodge? There you go.
You're gonna be sorely disappointed. I have never practiced this, so let's go, gamers. It's like really funny to note though too, is that there is a chance, like not a chance, but if you're doing well enough damage, I'm not, that you, never mind.
There
it's
it
right
is.
there.
All right.
All right,
Everybody
chat.
get ready.
Here we go.
This is one of the coolest attacks in the entire game. I do not know what the visual cue is. Look how awesome this guy is.
First try.
Leave this to me. Wheels inbound.
Nope. All right, we tried. It is really cool if you can do it. A handful of weapons can do it. I'm pretty sure Bo's one of them. Like 80% sure. But you know, it's kind of it's absolutely a skill issue. You should try that at home. It's really cool. And then you show your friends.
As we return to the boss, the bid war is still heating up. We have Sword and Shield and Lance are both contenders for taking over after Longsword, but they still need to get past a few more weapons, so keep the love for Sword and Shield or Lance going. Here's $100 from Polantaris, who said, gotta save the best for Lance.
Okay.
Also, I know we're not doing any guessing right now, but I do need to say this one because the monster name makes me giggle. $25 from Silvani. Uncool monster? It's gotta be the goofiest boy, Neeblesnarf.
Nibblesnarf.
Am I being gaslit? There's no way Neeblesnarf is a monster.
It is.
Really? Crowd, is that true? Is that... Okay, thank you.
And he looks exactly what you're imagining right now.
Just whatever that sounds like, that's it.
Yeah, he looks exactly like that. I just want you to know.
Yeah, we don't have a guess up right now.
Well, we do. It's yours.
Oh, is it mine now?
you're
Oh,
supposed
do we?
to.
Oh,
We're
it is
going down
mine.
the line.
I'm so sorry. That was on me. I was so
Do you want to give a hint? We do still have there's like 4 other quests left. We still have a lot. We
Yeah.
have to do, because we have to do the story missions.
I could give a hint. Let's
On the
see,
ground,
let's see.
loser. There he goes.
I'll give my hint in the form of a poem.
Ooh. Okay.
He floats like a dragonfly and stings not really like a bee. But man, do I really love... Oh man, I'm bad at poems all the way. I really love
This was your choice.
the color.
Like, you decided to do this.
I really love the color of its wings. There you go.
Beautiful. Can we get a round of applause for poetry? Just the concept of poetry in general.
The
Listen,
concept of poetry was
yeah,
present in the room with us at
Yeah.
that moment.
For all the poets out there, I'm very sorry. I am a music person, not a word person.
Bro's never heard a word in his life. No, anyways.
I don't know how to read.
Also, wanted to give a quick update on the runnings here. So, we have Longsword in first place. That's great. We haven't used that yet. Bow is still in second place, followed by Switch Axe. Those we need to surpass. Lance is in fourth place. That's great. Get that higher. Or you can get the Sword and Shield from 6th up to 2nd at some point. The Charge Blade is currently in 5th. We have used that, so we want to avoid that.
The quest just kind of ends.
Yeah.
I've got no warning. Hey, an attack jewel. Not nearly as cool in this game. Yeah, it's a long one. What do you got for me?
Great news. It's something we still haven't used. The Longsword is currently in first place.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so chat, there are 3 more weapons we have to use after this to get that full clean sweep. We need the Sword and Shield, we need the Lance, we need the Heavy Bowgun. So essentially, we want each of those to get to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And then we got to do a little juggling. We can get them there over this next match. We're not playing. This is not a sport. This is Monster Hunter. Over this next hunt, then we'll be able to do the full clear. All right? All right. GDQ.GG/donate. Apply your incentive to the bid war. Thank you.
Thank you. We've got 3 left?
Yeah, we have 3 left.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Boogie.
Boogie!
Something here.
Oh, we got it. Thank you. Oh my God. There's
Right? Where's the... He's here.
What are you looking for?
You know what? We're just...
No, it's okay. What's really unique about this Poogie, as you can tell, he has a little friend.
Look at his frog.
Look at it. Oh,
Everyone
Gemma,
out of the
please.
way. There he is. Yippee.
Thank you, everybody, for donating towards that, by the way.
Look at
This is
him.
honestly the best part of the run.
There is a joke category that is called a frog on a hog. It's just getting here. That's what the category is. Yay! You can also pet him as many times as you want.
Yeah.
I would love to pet him like 90,000 times.
Actually, yeah, just for the rest of the run, let's just keep
That would
petting
be-
him.
that would be
Yeah,
wonderful.
How many pets can we get?
How many pets can we get?
Pet the Poogie 80%, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That's the next.
That's a hog on a frog percent.
incredible news, folks. Sword and Shield is now in first place
Woo!
at
Yo!
$3,400+
Oh, right, I have to switch my weapon.
Something dangerous, though. The heavy blowgun. We will need to use that at some point if we want the clean sweep. That is down at 8th place. So keep Sword and Shield up there. Get some love to the heavy... Oh, sorry, not blowgun. Bowgun.
Close enough.
Very different weapon.
It blows ammo.
It blows ammo.
It blows ammo, so you're not...
Great, the heavy bowgun. Get that up there along with the lance and keep the Sword and Shield. Thank you, chat and crowd.
I like
I
this. Between,
cannot help myself, I'm sorry.
Between the weapon names and the monster names, this
There's
is
just so many mistakes for me to
it's-
make. I'm
it's-
loving it.
I love it.
I can't help myself.
You have to.
He was there again.
Can you actually give him another one for me?
I'm already gone.
Oh, well,
I already
shucks.
left. So we are like in story progress now. So this is story that's happening.
Info
and
dump,
we're done.
info dump. Oh, we got to do stuff. And now we're gone.
The nice thing that we get to show off with like air quotes story list percent is actually why we do story list percent, because the game is littered with this stuff, like constantly. The nice thing though is that we only have to do it like 3 or 4 times here, and then we just kind of go on. But if you have any more donations, let's get a couple more.
Yeah.
We have a lot more walking to do.
I absolutely
would love to hear
do.
more monster guesses.
And there's also some of the reasons that we have the weapons that we do are from some incredible support from our fans who love us and love MSF. $1,050 from an anonymous lover of Monster Hunter.
Thank you
so much. Woo!
And they said S&S mains are the real ones.
There you go.
Y'all really are. Okay, so you might see that. That's a trap. Attack Jewel, not this game. That's all I wanted to say. Keep going.
Absolutely. We also got $25 from Birdie39. That's fun to say. Go for the lance. Y'all, we can do this.
Yes, we can. I will say, though, if you save Heavy Bowgun for the very last fight of the run, that's the coolest fight to use Heavy Bowgun on, and also one of the fastest. So that would be pretty neat.
Do you have time for a few more donations?
So many.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
this is
fantastic.
This is the air quotes storyless part of the run.
Oh, cool. Okay, I would love to see it. So just to make sure, we still need to get those 3 weapons in. We have Sword and Shield in first. We now have Lance in second place, just $200 behind that. So
Let's
that's
go.
fantastic. And the last one we need to, lead in that heavy bowgun support. It's still the very last in the list. So, and right now, sorry, I've lost the thread. Which weapon are we on track to use? We're on track to use the...
We're using longsword.
We're using
right now.
longsword.
Okay, so this is the 4th to last. We have 3 more. We got to use those 3.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's a $200
wow, we're almost
donation
done.
from Brimstone _
Brim. Brim.
So happy for you to be at SGDQ showing off Monster Hunter. Love you so much. Also, SNS donors, rise up.
Yes.
I thought this was Monster Hunter Wilds, not Rise.
Oh.
See, I know enough about Monster Hunter to make bad jokes. Okay. Thank you also to username equals pants, who sent in $50 and said, more like heavy bow fun. I think you're right.
True.
I was gonna say.
Sorry, I'm locked in.
So
I can't
right.
laugh at your jokes anymore. I'm so sorry.
Keep the heavy bowgun love coming, because we got to get that up to like 3rd place and make sure we actually cycle through everything, folks.
Knight, do you want to talk about longsword?
Do I ever?
I don't think he does.
So longsword is basically the younger sibling to the greatsword. So as you guys can see right here, we have a colored meter, the red meter. It goes from no color to white, yellow, red. And the higher the color, the higher the damage modifier, and the least likely you are going to bounce off of a monster when you attack it. Now, the thing is that the longsword is a very high risk and high reward weapon. For the amount of damage that you can put out with the weapon, you can also use a lot of counters. So you have 2. There's the foresight slash and there's also the EI spirit slash. And what Jal is using right here, it looks like he just used the Helmbreaker to the spirit release slash. So as you just noticed, it went from red to yellow to white. The reason why you want your red spirit gauge level is so that you can do the most amount of damage, but also so that you can do those attacks as well. But as a lot of us longsword mains know, is as soon as you get to red spirit gauge, all you really want to do is 2 attacks. Just the spirit blade 1 to crimson slash right here.
That's it.
That's it.
Do y'all like 2 buttons?
It's it.
That's it.
It's yeah. I heard you.
Now, what Bagel just did right now is called the EI Spirit Slash. And what makes this attack, or this counter attack, really hard is that you have to go into a manual sheathing animation. And what every longsword main wants is something called Quick Sheath Level 3, which significantly cuts the amount of time down for you to put your sword away so that you can go ahead and unleash that attack. So being able to do the EI Spirit Slash here, yes, it is EI, not lie, as a lot of us internet people like to say. But in order to being able to do the EI Spirit Slash with no quick sheath is very difficult, especially if you're not familiar with the timing. So hats off to Bagel for being able to do that. I think he's already done it like 3 times.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Okay, cool. We're done. This guy's leaving. So this is a scripted sequence. A big reason why we're doing storyless too is because monsters have HP gated and forced transition, like HP gates and forced transitions. And what that means is after a certain point, the monster will just stop taking damage and will want to go somewhere else. This monster is still taking damage, but he wants to leave. We do just need to get him to, I'm gonna get hit here because once again, exactly what Knight was just saying, like the help, special sheath, it just takes so long to do without that, without the
Quick sheath.
Quick sheath, thank you. I'm fighting the monster. You just kind of get punished for it sometimes because you're used to it in one matchup with it, but then you just don't have it here and you kind of get punished. So I'm letting him leave. Unlike before where I was like flashing the monster and trying to make it stop, we actually have to let these guys move. It's all through any percent, and it is one of the bigger reasons why I don't run that category. Not to say there's anything wrong with it. Can I please get this might seed? Thank you. Not to say there's anything wrong with it because it does allow for like some unique routing and like movement decisions. It, like I said, it allows for unique decisions, but it does kind of interrupt the, feel of play, right? Like it gives this, moment where the monster just leaves and you can't do anything about it. And we're gonna see that, unfortunately, for the last couple of fights. Please, thank you.
Nice.
I think that hit Doshagama.
I
But we're going to see this for the last couple of fights, but it's most egregious on this one and the next one, especially the next one. Let's just go ahead and do that.
Nice foresight.
Yeah, that was really
Do
good.
it again.
Double foresight.
Look at that.
Folks, quick cut in here. They're calling this chat the best to ever do it. The heavy bowgun has taken the lead
I
at
love
$3,600.
Y'all are incredible.
Not only that, but Sword and Shield is in second place and Lance is in third place. So, folks, all right, your last bit of homework. All we need to do is keep these three up there and cycle through them. We don't need to get them in front of anything else except the ones that are already here because y'all are that good at giving money to great causes like Doctors Without Borders. Let's go!
My bones.
Thank you for the gamer noise.
You're welcome.
And some of what got us there was Ballistic Export with this $1,000 donation.
Hey, yo. Let's go.
Hello?
Okay.
Can I stop using EIE Special Sheath?
No.
I'm broken. It hasn't worked yet.
Oh, there you
They
go.
said HBG isn't my main, but gotta support my hunting team. Also very nicely done.
Let's go. Thank you.
Oh, heavy bowgun's next?
Yeah, it is.
Heavy Bowgun is in fact next.
I know you wanted it last.
I did kind of want it last,
it's
but I
okay.
will take it for
Yeah.
Shea Wu.
All right, chat, that means that we are in a great position to get Sword and Shield or Lance above Heavy Bowgun. Either of them could do it. Just 2 more hunts after this one, and we can do the full clear. Honestly, at this point, if we full clear, I'll donate $100 myself, and
there
maybe
you
I'll
go.
learn Wilds too,
Ayo.
all right? Let's go for it, folks.
Let's go for it. And what's better than more money for Doctors Without Borders? I think nothing, actually. I don't think there's anything better.
And chat, if you want to join in on the fun, if we get this full clear, maybe try donating another $50 to MSF yourself, okay? I think we can get there. We're so very close.
I believe in you, chat. You guys got this.
My brain
So
is
close.
doing its best right now.
No, you're okay.
So I don't know bowguns that well. And I have an absolutely amazing friend who told me everything that I need to know about bowgun, and my phone just shut off, so I don't know what that is anymore. So I'm gonna do this from memory. Spread, yep, okay, there we go.
And then
Ignition
ignition, there you go.
upgrade, yep, that's right. Wyvern Pierce, I
there
like
you
that one, and that's fine.
That's it.
We did it, woo!
Let's go.
I remembered something. For once. Okay, yeah. So Shea Wu's a little bit of an awkward fight because this kind of, it starts you in front of the monster. Coming out of it, it's a story mission, right? It starts you in front of the monster. We usually do a really cool opener where we put down a trap when you can't see it, and then it pops out of the ground. And it's like, ooh, surprise. But this is storyless, and I don't get to do that because I'm switching my weapons. So before we even fight Shea Wu, I gotta change my weapon, but I will still use that shock trap because we're still gonna try to like lock him down in position. This monster has forced transitions, forced HP transitions, where he will not take damage during them. There's one that he does take damage during, but I don't want him to because I just want to like move this along as fast as possible. So we're using heavy bowgun now, and heavy bowgun is kind of like light bowgun where you have this is not the ammo I want, there we go. I have a shotgun. And we have a special ammo that this one is the like Wyvern Pierce, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Which is not great on Shea Wu. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, there you
But spread ammo is great on him. And you might be looking at this and you might be a heavy bowgun main and be like, this is not the best heavy bowgun. And that's correct. It's just the best heavy bowgun that we have access to now with no skills and no elemental damage, right? We are just doing raw spread damage. This is like kind of the best setup that we can get because we don't have any other ways to like mitigate the better ammos for heavy bowgun.
Yeah.
That's about all of my knowledge on heavy bowgun, so I'm just gonna aim at it and keep pulling right trigger. If y'all wanna talk about some like donations and stuff, that'd
Yeah,
be
let's
pretty
go for donos.
Yeah, sweet. I think I have some information on the Heavy Bowgun. Before I read that, make sure, folks, we need to get Sword and Shield or Lance above Heavy Bowgun. It's only like $200 away, so go to gdq.gd/donate or use the Twitch charity tool to make it. Oh my God!
there you
Sword
go.
and Shield just
There
jumped
you
in the first place. Chat, crowd! Oh my gosh! I can't believe how nice you are to me, and I appreciate it. Here's that promise information about the Heavy Bowgun. $500 from Planet Terrain. The information is as follows. Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
Nailed it.
There you go.
That was very educational, thank you. We also have a poem.
Oh,
$5 from you two also. A poem guess for a poem hint.
okay.
We've guessed a few monsters, but there are more. I think the secret monster is one of the fated 4. And of them, this one flies and stings the most. Is your secret monster Astalos?
Yes, it is.
Let's go, everyone.
Johnny, I think you just got served.
I did. No, that was a
Like you just
I'll take
got
it.
like entirely
No,
served.
yeah. I'll take it. That's fine.
That is absolutely
That was very well done.
incredible.
I'm gonna borrow that, by the way. Just gonna use
Borrow?
it.
I'm gonna repurpose it. I'm gonna remix
I'm gonna
it.
remix
Yeah,
that.
that
actually.
was excellent.
That was. Thank you so much.
Thank
yes,
you.
that is correct.
Thank you.
So we have two guesses. We have two guesses left.
We have two,
Greens and Fletches.
Green, do you want to give a hint? Or?
Yeah. Should I hint the monster type or the monster generation?
You want to just turn this into Monster Hunter Wordle? That'd actually be
We- we-
incredible.
Wait, I
do
thought
that
that was
too.
an entry in the franchise, isn't it? Monster Hunter Wordle?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Yeah, that's the next. That's actually
the next one.
That's Gen 5.
How'd you find out?
I can't quote my sources.
Ooh. Let's.
Can I get on the Sacred? Sacred? Hello? My friend, please? Thank you.
It is a monster introduced in the 5th generation. So Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, Rise, or Sunbreak.
There you go.
Okay, great. So,
really
another
is
guess,
Wordle.
folks. And if we got, can you remind me what the reward is if chat can guess this?
So I'm donating $100 per correct guess. So far we're up to $300 per correct guess. That's in addition to the $500 that I said I would donate if we get all 14 weapons.
Okay,
so I've got
folks.
$1,000 in the line right now, and we'll worry
Excellent.
about that on Monday.
So keep the guesses coming in. Keep those coming. Sword and Shield is where it needs to be in first place. Let's get Lance to be in first or second, because then all we'll have to do is do the next hunt with one of those and swap them. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be wonderful?
That would be wonderful. We are almost done with Shaywu. This is the last area that we're gonna have to fight it in. Or excuse me, second to last. The next area is where it's gonna. Can we stop doing this? It's the same attack. The next area is where we're gonna be able to capture it.
Heels inbound.
So we are almost done, but once again, we just gotta let it leave. And then we are on to legitimately the two coolest fights of the entire game. I am just gonna keep peppering you. I'm a little too far away, but that's fine. We're gonna get a close up. And a close up. All right, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That's
you're
great. 17 damage, but on 7 shots is really good.
And there's the transition. Nice.
Okay. We're not done yet.
One more.
If only I could say I've never carded here before. Alas, we do have to now capture the monster, but he's not quite at 30%. He's at 3 or 35 or something, and I've absolutely put the trap and tranks down and then just didn't do enough damage. So I don't do that when I'm playing on weapons I just don't know how to use that well. So we're gonna do a little bit of a sneak here. We're gonna come up, do a surprise attack. I'm going to be looking out for that skull icon, and we're gonna get that trap down as fast as possible. This is a free 200 damage. Yeah, there we go. Shot there, missed that shot entirely. Guard this, I do, and guard that apparently. He does that twice. I've learned a new thing. But I am trying to just line up. Oh, not this. Okay. I am just trying to line up these Wyvern Pierce shots to try to go down the majority of his body. That's why it's not that good against this fight. There's definitely better options. Please, okay, you're fighting dog. Hey, dog. Yo, dog, what up? Come here.
What's the dog doing?
What the dog do? His best, apparently.
I'm not
Come
doing
here.
anything.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
That took me a second.
we got there.
Yo, I
Also
think we're saving
very
the best
nice.
weapon for last for you, man.
Oh,
Too
wow. Oh, my God. Chat. I'm running out of superlatives to use for you folks and how fantastic you are. Our first place weapon is now the Lance at $3,965.
Let's go, Chad.
All right. One final assignment. All we need to do now is get the Sword and Shield to first place in the bid war, and we'll have done every single weapon across this run and donate even more money to MSF. Oh my gosh, folks, it's the home stretch. Make it happen.
We are gonna do it.
Let's do
We're
it.
so gonna do it. So next weapon is Lance, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I want you all to know this is the coolest Lance matchup. It's actually the coolest every weapon matchup, but this is the coolest Lance matchup. Lance is exactly what you think it is. It's a big, lance, right?
Pokey poke?
Big poke,
Yeah.
and a really big shield. And a lot of people kind of look at that and go, that doesn't seem very good. I'm gonna show you differently because this weapon is awesome. In the right hands, it does so many cool things. Okay.
Criminally slept on.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it is.
criminally
Yeah.
slept
Yeah.
on.
Especially in Wilds, it doesn't have the same tools and resources as all the other weapons, and it definitely underperforms in the end game. But in any percent, it actually kind of rips because we get a decent amount of damage on everything that we do. And as long as we know how to use the weapon, this is one that I'm kind of good at. In before I cart, I have set myself up for failure. But it's a ton of fun. This is a great matchup. I love this fight. I love this hunt. We have some time for donations because we get to do the story thing. I lied to you all. I'm so sorry. This was actually just as much story as I could possibly fit in that they would let me.
Totally fine. One more reminder, folks. We're doing lands for this one. We need to get the sword and shield a tiny bit higher, like $200 higher. And considering how fantastic and generous y'all have been so far, I am very certain that we can get certain we can get there. So a little more for sword and shield, everyone. All right, donations. We have a couple more monster guesses. So here is $25 from Shuckle. Have to donate. Oh my gosh, Sword and Shield has taken the lead.
Say it. Yes.
Okay.
Say
all
it.
right.
Speak it. Put it into the world, just like that. That is incredible. Now you got to keep it there.
Yeah, we got to keep it there. So we got to keep it for a little bit longer, and we'll get there, chat. Okay, $25 from Shuckle. Have to donate to have my favorite main from the very first game, Lance, finish up the run. Okay, we got Sword and Shield there.
So
That's
close.
Fine. Always
So
Sword and
close.
Shield. That's okay. Any Malzenlo fans out there?
Ooh, Malzeno.
Is that the guess?
Green?
Malzeno is not correct, but going with the Monster Hunter Wordle bit, you are correct that the monster does not have an element.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay.
All right.
So that's another hint.
Does not have an L in it. Well, here's one that doesn't have an L in it. $5 from Bear Fighter Mark II. If it's Gen 5, my guess is for Crocodile Dundee, a.k.a. Guys McGorm.
Ooh,
No.
that's actually a sleeper call right there.
I was
That's
gonna
actually
say,
so good.
Yeah.
Shouts to Rise back in 2020.
Shouts to guys
Not, and it
And
is also,
that's not it, though. It's not. It sounds like not quite it.
that is not. It is also not a Sunbreak monster.
Not a Sunbreak monster. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I can give you more guesses. but hey, if we keep Sword and Shield in the lead, I'll learn it soon.
There you go.
$5 from Dash Zero. Monster guess is Sayana Tar.
No. That is not a 5th gen monster.
Their favorite monster is either Arkveld or Malfestio.
Oh, Mephisto's a good
choices.
call there.
And lastly, they were putting that towards the Sword and Shield. You're doing great work, Dash Zero, and other folks are helping. So let's keep that Sword and Shield there. All we need is for it to be there at the end of this run. Or sorry, the end of this hunt.
At the end of this, yes.
Hunt is more important.
I'm going to talk a little bit about Arkveld here. So this is Guardian Arkveld. This is going to be This is different than the Arkveld that y'all fight at like the end of the game, or at the end of like high rank, because this is a Guardian monster. So he has Guardian mechanics, like getting those Wilk bursts, but he also has another unique one. Arkveld absorbs elemental energy in his like wing chains here.
Tendrils,
Tendrils. What do we call them? Chains, wing chains. We played this game a lot, guys.
Yeah.
We know what's up.
But he absorbs the elements in his wing chains, and then we can deal damage to the wing chains to get a topple. This is a scripted fight, where we were talking about these the entire time, scripted fights, where we have these forced HP transitions. During every single one of Arkveld's transitions, unfortunately, he takes 0 damage. That might be okay. But he doesn't take damage during those transitions. You are doing me a heckin' angry. Please, just go into the bugs.
Also, can we just say shout-outs to the OST?
Yeah, actually, I could just like not speak for the next like 3 minutes and just listen
Actually,
to
Joe,
this.
can you do us a favor really quick?
I would love to not talk. That'd be awesome, actually.
Another interesting restriction about some of these story quests, despite the fact that Arkveld as a monster can be captured, if you look in the top right, this quest does actually require us to slay it.
Yes.
So we can't skip that last 30% of the health bar.
Yeah.
It does not mean that he is immune to traps, though.
Correct.
So we do actually use one trap here against the monster. Am I gonna get hit by it? Yeah, sure.
you're fine.
Oh, yeah. All right, so there we go. So that is Wing Topple. We have dealt enough damage to Arkveld that the wings have broken, made him fall over. He will recharge this, though. Don't break, don't break. Oh, thank you.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, it's always kind of sketchy when you're stuck in an attack and the monster is transitioning. You can tell that because the GPS, the map turns white.
Please head to the next area.
The Sacred kind of operates like the worst GPS you've ever had.
Recalculating.
The monster is on your right.
Sacred, there's nothing there. Where am I? So this is a scripted sequence where Bro's getting lost in the Wilk. And He's getting lost in the sauce. And because of that, he has no idea we put a trap underneath him. And so we're going to put this trap down here. And if I'm a really good player, I'm going to follow this up with a KO. We did not. That's fine. But getting KOs with Lance, not the easiest thing to do. I'm going to try to line one up here. Unfortunate, that attack is like a really huge opening because I did a focus strike.
Yeah.
He, you know, gets flinched out of it. I also now have to be really careful because when he is enraged like this, his wing fists deal dragon element, and if that hits the little Wilk towers, just like I can hit those with element damage and they explode, so can he.
He's learning.
Yeah, he's stronger than us. So smart. Is that still there? Yes, it is. All right, let's try to hit the head. I am nowhere near it. That's fine. I have no idea what you're doing. This is other grab. Oh, nice try. Sorry, so I don't know if anyone else does this, but the way I get better at Monster Hunter games is I name all of the attacks that I see, and I just call them out so I know how to like respond to them, right? So if you're struggling with a quest, I always say like, hey, like sit back and just watch them and do some call outs, right? Name the attacks. Like that's like chain slam. This is chain slap. It lifted me up off the ground. I got a KO. That was very, very cool. And you know, I just kind of like name everything so I know how to anticipate it, right?
A quick cut in. This is incredible. I have not said anything about the fact that we had an incentive to have the runner for Super Princess Peach, Ali Robotnik, cosplay as Peach for the event. And y'all already met it. Let's go.
That is incredible.
Amazing.
They
go,
know.
Chad.
They already know. They're already so well tuned into. I don't want to eat that. They're just already so well tuned into everything that's going on, and y'all are doing incredible.
Chat, every one of you is my favorite. You too, crowd. You're not left out of this.
Even me.
So we are in
Even
last
you.
phase. We are in last phase. We aren't quite in skulls yet. Hey, the dog got a topple. Cool.
Dog.
Thanks, dog. But now we are in skulls, so
Yeah.
we're almost done with this quest. Once this quest ends, we will get our last weapon of the run. We'll be fighting our very final boss. If I just lock it in here, I might be able to do well. Wait, sword and shield. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, you ready for Sword and Shield?
Wait a minute, I have opinions about this. All right, it's fine.
I believe.
I'm stupid. Turns out, if you press the wrong buttons, you don't guard. Did y'all
I'm
what?
learning so much about Monster Hunter Wilds already.
What's the best fact that you've learned so far? Like, what's like the one thing that you've learned about this game?
It's that the Poogie is perfect.
I mean, there.
Breach.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not the only Poogie fan around here. Glad to hear it.
No, you are not. Am I pressing the right buttons? No.
Yeah, I mean, you're pressing a button.
Yeah,
Hitting
I'm
it.
trying to remember how to do something. So you know how there's like that like really helpful like guide up in the corner? I can't see that.
No, that doesn't exist.
You think I have time to look at that? Y'all think I leave that up there because it's optimal not to turn it off? Think again. This is that attack that I was like trying to get earlier. This is an awesome opening. It's also a punishment where I can get a great focus strike in there. But if you just stand right in front of him, he can't hit you with the
Perfect.
Easy class.
Oh,
I love that about this game. It's all of a sudden.
done.
That was also really cool. That was a guard counter finish.
All according to Keikaku.
There you go.
True.
Keikaku means plan.
Take that one home with you. This is our last fight. This is our last quest of the entire run of the entire game. This is the story version of this quest. There's a really cool cutscene beforehand. I'm going to take that time. I want to show it to you because it's a really cool moment in Monster Hunter. I personally think, and it's a complete aura farm. This game has great cinematics. It has great visuals. I mean, you can tell, right? Just looking at it, it's stunning.
Hey, Bagel.
Sword and Shield, right?
Folks, I think I'm learning Monster Hunter Wild. We are using the Sword and Shield. That is every single weapon that we have used. Fantastic job, everyone. Audience, chat. You have done an incredible job and raised all kinds of money for Doctors Without Borders. Thank you.
Let's go. Thank you, everybody.
So very much. I got like so many decorations. It's like many more than I usually get. Dragon Resist sounds cool. Y'all are so incredible. I absolutely love this game, and I love a showcase like this. It just kind of shows you do not have to be perfect at everything to do something well, right? And hey, what a great phrase for Sword and Shield. It does nothing great and does everything mediocre. And that's a good thing.
Not that that's bad.
Not that that's bad. That's a good thing. I almost skipped this
I was going to say, hey, all right, so...
The whole purpose of this game, the whole purpose of this area is that the environment is being controlled by this right here. It's like the heart of the land. The Dragon Heart?
The Dragon Torch.
The Dragon Torch.
There you go.
I've played this game once. And the whole thing about it is it's made of Wilk. We have a pendant that can destroy it, and it saves the ecosystem here from being like completely destroyed. But Nata has to make, this is Nata, he has to make a really difficult decision. It's a pendant from his father. It's a whole thing. It means something to him. But also destroying the Dragon Heart destroys the ecosystem here, but at least it doesn't destroy everyone. It just stops
It disrupts the ecosystem.
Yeah, it stops like weather.
Yeah. The inclemencies that were happening.
Yeah, but then it also kind of like stops their way of life here. That's part of the culture of this game. It's really cool. Play this game. It's so super fun. But this creature that's inside the Dragon Torch is an issue. We, as a hunter of the guild, have zero permission to be doing what we're doing right now. So,
yeah, anytime that we've gone out, we've been given permission by Alma saying that you have the guild's permission to be able to hunt X monster. That's always been the thing that we've done, and it's the one thing that we're allowed to do.
So we're gonna just watch this farm. Just watch it.
We don't have to do this.
Also, do you guys like my hair in the game?
Shouts to the Pompadour.
Yeah. Also, our RPG clown armor. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop talking.
It's worth a shot, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you, Gemma.
Watch, Nata. This is what hunters do. I will.
I just love this.
I'm getting goosebumps.
I get goosebumps every time.
I never get tired of watching this.
By my own order. I will slay Zoshia.
And we will slay it with Sword and Shield thanks to all of your donations. Let's go. Final fight of Monster Hunter Wilds. Storyless 70%. Thanks to y'all. I'm not going to fight it for a second. I'm going to look for that. There we go.
There you go.
So, hey, look, he does the same thing. He makes Wilk, because this is kind of like a Guardian. This is Zoshia. This is Wyveria's like ultimate weapon. Big, scary, spooky thing that we know nothing about. Oh, that is a great chain of explosions there. Let's just go ahead and perfect guard that. That's a great series of explosions right there. We're getting a ton of damage off of this guy already. Already a KO. We love to see that. So Sword and Shield, I say it's a master of none because it does a ton of things. It just doesn't do them like super well. But that doesn't mean it doesn't do things really well still. It has a ton of mobility. It's got like ways to move around. You can use items while you have the weapon out. Like I don't have to sheath to do this because ow. Zoshia though has a couple of mechanics to him. I've just done the first one, and that is get 2 wound breaks on the head to get a knockdown. This is SNS's perfect rush attack. This attack used to be awesome in World. Shoutouts to World. It's the other game I speedrun. Woo, yeah. In this game, not nearly as good, but that doesn't mean we still can't use it. They actually kind of overtuned it. to make it more useful. The other mechanic that we're going to use for knockdowns was getting that break on the hand. So we got one, but getting the second one here is not really consistent because getting the second one means you under-damaged. This guy does have HP locked at transitions, but we don't really worry about him too much. But you can kind of see he's losing that white Wilk armor, and he is turning black, and I have no idea what that is, but it looks super cool. This is the second arm knockdown, and now I'm going to be going for 4 wound breaks on the head. In low rank, you make wounds very, very fast, and some weapons do it really, really well. I just broke 1 there. I want to make sure that I break the 4th when he's not in another animation, because then that's going to overwrite the like knockdown animation, right? So a lot of Monster Hunter, like optimal Monster Hunter play is just doing things to stop the monster and not overlapping your damage. It's a lot easier said than done, and it's a lot harder to do with Sword and Shield. So thank you guys for that. So we'll be here for a second. That's fine. Nice little handbrake. Most of the time, though, we're going to be aiming for the head. We want to make sure that the helmet stays off. Little bite attack. He didn't connect. That's fine. But most of Sword and Shield is just this kind of like, ooh, can we line this up? All right, not really. Most of Sword and Shield, though, is just doing this kind of like slashing combo on the ground and then finding openings. We have now phased him. He is going into the second phase of the fight where he is going to do his Nova. Oh no, big Wilk crystals. We can just shoot him. And now we made a little safe area. I missed that. That's okay. I'm trying to set up here a double like rock topple. It's kind of, I'm bad at it. This is a skill issue if I miss this. But we're essentially trying to position ourselves in a way where when Zoshia puts his arm down here, we're gonna go ahead and pull that down. He's gonna turn and this is gonna connect. And I missed. Let's go. I was not quite standing enough to the right. That's fine. I've been missing that for like weeks now. It's not super detrimental. I have the second one that I'm not going to hit until he's underneath it. But doing this right means we can do the double knockdown and possibly skip what is called a Mini Nova. Mini Nova is an attack that does not need to happen, but can happen. And it happens at about like halfway through this phase. And it comes out very, very fast. And if we are positioned incorrectly, we do not survive. Where's that wound at?
What's there?
Okay, well, it's gone. I've gotten, like, what, 2? Was that the head knockdown? I actually don't think it was. We can take these. These are punish wounds. So we can go ahead and take that. We just get, like, this weird flail, come right back in, tap the head a couple times. So in this phase, though, we are trying to get, like, wing fist topples, dealing damage to the wing fists and breaking the wounds on them. I'm just going to do this. Does that hit me? No.
Oh, I'm surprised that didn't.
He's aiming for dog. We're like literally fine. Can you stop though? Like actually, I can't hit like the good part of you. Sir, can you please come down? A lot of this though is just to be trying to like get our damage up to the hands and trying to line ourselves up for good damage. Literally anywhere on it. This right there. Good job, we did it. Hardest strat in the game, using the claw slinger. I love this thing, but oh my goodness. I am not gonna hit this yet. There is another unique topple that is from dragon damage, but I don't want to do it quite yet because we're not set up in like a really good spot to do it. I like to save it for final phase. But I am just kind of like baiting him under the shrine just to drop really quick. Nice 810 damage. You see why we want to hit that and why I'm a little upset I missed the other one. Now we just want to make sure we are still dealing damage to it. This is an animation that can overwrite that head topple. I think we just overrode it there. Okay, this is Mini Nova. I need to be not stuck inside of it. And we are okay here. All right. But you can see, depending on your positioning, all of that is no-no zone. We don't go there. You don't live. And you can see how big this is, and he can put his butt up against a wall. It's awful. But that's a Mini Nova. That can be skipped if I had like a weapon, like I don't know, heavy bow gun. You know, like that would have been very skippable. But y'all picked like one of the best ones. Does that connect? No, it didn't. All right, that's fine. He could also hit his Wilk crystals, and they explode in fire. But we are now just trying to get him to final phase, and he will shed all of his Wilk armor and be in a complete menace, and we'll be entering 2 more Novas. These are scripted Novas that are dependent on his HP and will kind of give us a heads up on how close we are to time. So we'll call out when the first one happens, and then we'll get ready with time when the second one happens. So we have a really clear identifier for that. Ooh, that was beautiful. Can I reach that? Cool stab? Cool stab?
Oh, there you go.
This is the thing. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
I'm just gonna do a panic dive here so I don't get hit by that. I'm gonna do another one here so I don't get hit by the wind pressure off of this. Great. So now, okay, I got hit by it anyways. So this is his last Nova. This is the first of 2 that we were just talking about. And when this is happening, he's summoning lightning to hit us with these Wilk crystals. But we can do the exact same thing where I missed because I hit him. Very cool. We can do the same thing though, and we can shoot them with dragon pods and they explode with dragon energy. And I'm trying to do that when he's close enough to it so he gets hit by that. You saw that 112 pop up? I want 3 of those to pop up. I might be a little over on it. Let's grab that other Worm's Bane. Just walk up here. There was another one right there. Let's hit that. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Nice.
Big knockdown. So now we're trying to chain together these fists. That is really good. Right into another perfect rush. We want to do the same thing here. There we go.
Easy clap.
We are likely going to gate this thing's HP, so it's going to be at 1 health doing its final Nova. I wonder if I can get a pod slay.
That'd be cool.
Get on the ground. So that's all 3 of those final phase topples back to back to back to back with SNS. That's awesome to be doing. We get a KO here. Nope, we get a slay.
There you go.
That's time. Jonah, you can skip that last one? I didn't.
I didn't. That's...
I actually did not think that was possible.
Huh.
Okay, well, hey, that's never happened.
That's a first.
Thank you guys so very much for having us show off this game. This is one of my favorite franchises. This is the reason why I started streaming. This was a great way for me to meet 3 of the best friends that I've ever had up on this stage. And for me to bring that joy here to all of you at SGDQ, I am so, so, so grateful. Thank you guys so much for the incredible bid war. We saw all 14 weapons.
We sure did, and we raised $43,000 plus.
Let's go.
With that bid war, folks. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely incredible work. You all demolished that bid war. I'm beyond excited. I'll keep this short and sweet because, I mean, I don't know, this snuck up on me. Thank you so very much. Everyone who has encouraged me to get up here on this stage. It's been an absolute roller coaster ride streaming for the past 7 years, playing Monster Hunter, meeting these people, and just getting to do this, right? So thank you all so very much. Everyone that's watching in my Discord, the Bagel Shop, right now, I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for the donations too, and for all the shout outs. Yami Carol 123 doing the host. Thank you so much. And my wonderful partner too. She couldn't make it, but you know she donated, and we're really happy to hear from her. And she's been nothing but supportive for me doing this. Thank you to these 3 on the back couch for continuing to push me to do even more with this. Every time I think I'm done, they go, well, what about
one more?
What about like something else? Like what about like this thing? Like what about a better barrier? And I'm like, all right, fine. So thank you all so much. I'm not going to keep you up anymore. Thank you very much again. Just a reminder to keep supporting Doctors Without Borders, to keep donating for all of our awesome incentives. There's some incredible runs coming up that you get to control with your donations. And just remember, joy is the best form of resistance. So just keep living, keep being happy, keep showing the joy. That is the one way that we do what we do. So thank you all so very much. Have a great rest of your SGDQ. I'll be around, and stay tuned for the next run.